In the studio with Chris and DJ RecBoys Shot. You know we in the stew, in the streets or in the booth. Get in tune, click and view, and get into the interview. Behind the scenes of all your dreams and everyone you listen to. Underground or on the scene, you might catch a gem or two. 845 or worldwide, digital or physical. On the block or in the news, we understand we did it too. Promote yourself or get a budget. Gotta learn the do's and dozens. Gotta learn when to bet it. If we said it, you can trust it. Cause you're now in the studio with Chris and DJ RecBoys Shot.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shot, the homie Chris in the studio. We back at it. Happy hump day. Hopefully everybody is all good. They're nice and warm. I don't know about you guys, but they buckling down over here for some snow. But what's shaking, nigga? What's snapping? How you feeling?
Bro, you know, bro, blessed. Glad to be back another week. I'm over here trying to share as I need everybody to do. If you tune in, if you like, share, comment. It's gonna be a dope show tonight. I'm excited about tonight. Real talk.
Nah, me too. I'm excited because they were nice and prompt.
Yeah. Now listen, that's one thing I could say. For as long as we've been networking with the homies out there in Big Face Music. You know what I'm saying? They about their shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm gonna definitely say.
I see that.
They ain't playing no games. They not playing with it. You know what I mean? They on a mission. And it look like, you know what I mean, they got their target and that's where they going, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's not even play no games. We got the young bull, YVNg Viral, and then we got the Mr. Legend, Big Face Music himself.
Absolutely. What's shaking, fellas? What's happening? How you guys feeling?
Good, we good. We in the building. You already know. Appreciate y'all for having us.
Amazing. Appreciate it.
We excited to have you guys, man. You guys have been buzzing for a little while. I see Big Face Music, heavy on the promotion. So that's super dope. That's what I like to see. You get what I'm saying? When I can recognize the M and the W, I know who that is. You get what I'm saying? And it's dope to see other people who actually are steadfast in promoting their brand. I don't think a lot of people understand the importance of promoting their brand, but I see you guys do. Go ahead, Chris, jump right in, man. What's shaking?
So real quick, YVNg Viral, last night I seen you was performing. That's the first performance ever?
Yeah, that's my first performance.
How it felt? How it felt to be out there on the stage? I seen the crowd rocking with you and all that. How it felt?
Yeah, at first I was kind of nervous, but once I stepped on stage, it was a completely different feeling. I started singing, I started doing everything. The crowd was messing with me, so I was just vibing out,
I think I was more nervous than him.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, you know how that is when you trying to bring in a young boy. It's like, like you said, it's his first time. So I was more nervous than him, I think. You know what I mean? And then there was some other people there. The funny thing is he showed the type of person he was yesterday, because there was some other people who was performing for the first time themselves, and he was over there trying to calm them down. And I'm like, bro, I'm over here fucking nervous, and you calming them down. Like, so, when I saw that, I was like, all right, maybe I need to calm down, took a couple shots of Henny. You see, I'm still trying to revive myself. It is what it is. But it was a great show. It was definitely a great turnout.
Y'all gotta be in celebration mode right now. Y'all had two FM radio shows playing y'all joint, Florida, New York. Then he performed. You're having a crazy month, man. You're having a real dope month.
Most definitely.
It's been a crazy month, right? I think you've been pretty busy this month.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: how do you find the time? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm sure you're going to school. You got your life going on. How do you find the time? At your age, to actually focus up and do what you're doing to chase the dream and the goal that you have for yourself.
Well, really, a while ago, I got expelled from school.
Really?
I was being dumb, and then, I went to this other school where I could do basically online or face to face whenever I want to. Like I could do school on my time. So basically,
nice.
I do school in the morning on the computer online, and then in the afternoon, if I'm free, I be in the studio and with him, and we just be writing music, doing beats, working, whatever.
Nah, that's
And real
Go
quick,
ahead.
Big Face, for you, how does it feel? Because like you mentoring him, you know what I'm saying? Like you got him right here, and you kind of taking him on that path. How does it feel for you to see where you started with him to where he's at now?
Oh, man, first of all, I'm living through him vicariously. You already know I've been doing this for 20 years. You know, I've been writing and rapping for 20 years, and for me to say, you know what, I'm put that pen down, you know, and let him rock out. Because I'm gonna be honest, this is my daughter's best friend. So, you know, his pops helped me create Big Face Music Group. So when he first came to me, he was like, "Listen, I'm gonna help you create anything you want, but you gotta give my son a shot." In my mind, I'm like,
Nice.
this is too easy. Like if the nigga's trash, I'm gonna just let him go, right? And I'm gonna have everything I need. But here I go. He go in the studio, bro. The first day he recorded 4 songs, and my mouth was open the whole fucking time, bro. I was like, this kid has been in my house for 5, 6 years and never told me that he wrote. Never told me he was an artist.
Right.
He come in here and he doing that. That shit blew my mind, and we took off from there. It's been about 2 years, 2 years since we started doing it. So I think we got a lot more coming. I know we got a lot more coming, and this is just the beginning, bro. I know y'all got a little sneak peek of what we got, but I got some more to say. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this ride. You're gonna take it on.
Yo, it's funny that you said that because as soon as I got it, you know, I knew y'all was coming on the show. So I went and I did a promo video.
I'm still waiting for you to send that.
Yo, listen, Chris. No, see, the funny thing is I don't send it to the artist. I send it to Chris, and then Chris go ahead and says, "Yo, listen, you might need to change this or add this or whatever the case may be." So you will never get it from me. You get what I'm saying? No. You'll get it from Chris. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, because when he did it, you send it. Remember, you send it probably like 3 weeks ago, and you say, "Yo, check it out. Let me know what you think." But I haven't had a shot to tell Shad, "Yo, don't do nothing. This is just for us to listen and give our opinion." The minute he heard it, I guess he was feeling it because he went and he did a promo video ASAP and he sent it to me, and I'm like, "Yo, we can't put this out because this is exclusive." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yo, I'm telling you, for him to do that as quick as he did it, he had to like the music.
Nah, yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a DJ at heart, so I get the music to the people. So if I hear something that makes me feel a certain type of way, yeah, no, I get it. No, I get it to the people. Like real talk. If I hear something that really gets me going, I'm hitting everybody I know. Yo, check this out, because I mean, it's really an ego thing because I want to be the one to be like, yo, listen, I played that. I put you on to that, my nigga. Like, don't go, yeah. So you get what I'm saying? So when I hear it and when I see it, nah, ASAP. Yeah. We gonna do this. We gonna work this like this was our record. You get what I'm saying? So
Viral brought up a good point like 3-4 weeks ago. He's like, yo, you know, I'm new to the game and they probably don't even know what I'm about. So give them some content so that they have something, you know what I mean? So that's really why I went out to y'all like that, you know what I'm saying? So but we definitely appreciate the love on it too. But I still want to see it though, Chris. Stop holding out, man. Let me get that.
I got you. I definitely send that. So let me ask you this with the Broken Child joint. You know what I mean? What like I gotta ask you, man, because every time I listen to it, I'm like, yo, what he knows about love? You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me about that record. Break it down for me. How do you come with that? Or is it an experience that you've seen somebody go through? I need to know, man.
Nah, man, I was hurt. I was really hurt. Like a while ago, it was like I think 2 years ago, right, when we first started.
About 2 years. Yeah, actually, it was around
Yeah,
one of the first songs that he did.
I got my heart broken, and I didn't know how to I didn't want to talk to anybody about it, so I just started writing. And I wrote everything on paper. And I just started putting rhymes, telling stories, And then we put it on a beat.
Sick. I know she's sick right now because you gonna blow up off of this track.
Oh, you don't even know, bro. You don't even know, bro. Wow.
It's crazy because Chris always gave me this record, So, you know, and that's you on the hook, right? The original one, that's you on the hook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, because we have an artist who kind of like sing raps, you know, but I don't put him in a category of our rapper. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
He has his own lane. Like we had a rapper, we had a guy that was in the middle, and then we had the R&B guy. And then our engineer just happened to be the guy in the middle. So when I heard the record, you know, and we kept referring to we got YVNg Viral coming on, and I'm like, yeah, that's the joint, the singing joint. He's like, nah, son, spit. And I'm like, yeah, but that's a singing joint. So every time I hear it, it takes me away from that you're actually rapping in the song. You get what I'm saying? So because the hook is so fucking strong, which is dope, which is really like it's dope, especially if you want to open up that lane for you. But what really got me was the joint, the two joints that I got. But then when you did the whoopty freestyle, and I'm like, oh, okay, this my shit. This is the type of shit that I like. No, real quick, the real talk. Like Chris is in the, you know, why don't you, you know, he's into all of that shit. He likes the vibe, you know. I like to hear that shit. I like to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So he's staging the lover, not the fighter, huh?
Yeah.
No. I'm not gonna say that because Chris is more violent than I am. Truth be told, a lot of people don't think so. You know, but Chris is you know how our PR people do. They're a different type of, you know, especially when they get, especially when they get sinister. But you know me, I like to feel that energy. And when you did that, I was like, yeah. I sent him a promo video for that one too. I don't know why he didn't play it. He ain't put it out. He's like, yo, they gonna blink us. I'm like, yo, my nigga, that shit on YouTube, my nigga. He was like,
yo, just throw it out.
Exactly, yeah.
No, the nigga was like, all right, fuck it, we gonna play it anyway. Fuck it. If they blink us, they blink us.
We can't have YVNg Viral interview blank. You know what I'm saying? But this what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the joint right now.
You wanna get into it right now? All right. Listen,
let's do it.
All right, let's get into it. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys shot the homie Chris in the studio. We got YVNg Viral. You know, yo, all the way from Florida back to New York again, dude. Yo, we gonna get into it. This right here is the RecBoys Jam of the Week. The Whoopty freestyle. YVNg Viral, let us know what you think about it. All right, let's
do.
Aye, it's viral. Drill a nigga, no construction, put the pistol through his throat. Now he cry, now he choke. Little nigga, you a joke. You cannot do what I do. You will fall to my position. Fuck all my opposition. Who you talking to, little nigga? Be nice. Burying his ass in the grass. Bullets be itching his head like that nigga got lice. My niggas don't bite, they bite. Where you coming out at night? We not pussy, yeah, we fight. I'm a demon in the night. Like I'm looking good. Yeah, I'm looking good. I'm a little jiggy nigga, come fuck with me. I'm hitting my dance and she loving me. I'm hitting my dance and she loving the drip on my body. Colombian blood in my face, so she calling me Bobby. Now we taking a trip to the back and she giving me sloppy. Feeling myself, yeah, a little bit cocky. I shit on you niggas, I don't give a single for body. Yeah, single for body. Viral, yeah. Hey, shout out to New York. It's all love from Orlando. Viral. Big face music world.
What's shaking? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys shot the homie Chris in the studio. YVNg Viral. Nah, that's my shit. That's the shit that I like. Listen.
Hang on, shot real quick. We got the homies from Too Humble and we got Finally TV tuned in. So this is what I'm gonna do. I need Too Humble and Finally TV. Big Face, I need you to link up with them so y'all can get on their platforms next and get that interview out in New York. I would definitely make the link for you. So Finally TV, my homie Gaby, make sure you hit me up. Anthony, make sure you hit me up so we can get my people on your show. You know what I mean? They was on In the Field Radio last week. Was it last week?
And
Oh, they was
yeah,
on.
that was last. Actually,
No, that was Monday,
That was this week.
right? That was
oh, yeah,
Monday.
no, that was this week out in Poughkeepsie.
That's what I'm
Right? You
saying.
talking about out in
Yeah,
Poughkeepsie?
yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That-
yeah, that was dope. He reached out too. He wants to fly out there and do an interview or something. So we, connected with M.I. Nice, who's one of Viral's managers. And shout out to M.I. Nice and Sila Lascadia. Those are his managers.
That's
T.
dope.
Y'all see that? I mean, I ain't got to tell you that, but yo. And then Chris got the connects, bro. I don't know how people are connecting with him.
Yo, listen, he really do on a leasy low. Yo, listen, if you think he got connects, watch what this nigga pull out the hat real soon. Like, nah, this nigga ain't, yo, listen, he's not playing no more games. No more games. He's shaking his head over there. Yo, listen, I wish I could let it out, but I'm not because I don't want to beef with this nigga and like, beefing this real talk, beefing with this nigga is like real brother beef. Like, wake a nigga up with cold water beef. So yeah, but be on the lookout and shout out. Yo, listen,
signed him to the company too. I'm gonna move shop.
Yo, listen. He works hard, man. He really works hard, and so do you, and so does M.I. Nice, because I see him everywhere too. He's on it every time I post. Like real talk, he's right behind me. He's following. It's funny because that's how you recognize people, and that's how you actually network. By having somebody on your team who's actually on it. And you guys are definitely really on it. So no mixtapes? No, what's happening? Are we just going straight to the album mode? What's up?
Yeah, I got a project coming out. It's called I'm No World. It's fire. I can't wait for everybody to hear it.
So is it
I'm so excited to put it out.
So is it a mixtape?
It's an album.
Oh, an album. So you just going straight album, huh? You just straight album mode. Nice.
Album mode.
Yeah, I think
okay.
More from a PR perspective, because we were looking at believe it or not, Broken Child was going to be part of a mixtape. Part of the mixtape. We started working on the mixtape, but looking at the quality of music and stuff that he came up with, the PR team, gave me the call and we sat down and it was like, listen, this is not mixtape material, so we're gonna have to look at it a different way. And I agreed with it. Viral agreed with it. And we just figured we just go all the way, go hard, full blast. I mean, why not? We on our own master. So we might as well just go ahead and do it, right? So, I mean, we from the 90s, we from back then, so we know if you don't own your masters, you just don't shit for no reason. You know what I mean? Since we got it, we might as well do it the right way. And, I got the young boy, he's 17, you know what I mean? So I got to teach him the right way.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just really excited.
I dig it. My whole thing is that's, I don't know. I guess it's a smart move, especially in today's music world, the way music is consumed with streams and not really, mixtapes is really like giving out the music. So I could definitely, I get it. But as long as you're still doing, freestyles, you're still jumping on joints and still releasing it, then it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. It makes sense. Chris,
what's up?
the original Broken Child or the remix? Because
this
as it grew,
conversation for the past 2 weeks, huh?
I guess so. And let's get into it. First of all,
speaking of that, shout out to Gizak Lavolt. He's signed in right now. He's talking to y'all. He's on the remix. That's what's saying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So you guys first, and then we're gonna get into it. All right. So the remix or the original?
I like the remix, man. I really like the remix.
I like the remix for a lot of reasons that Chris brought up in the past week. You know what I mean? I think that's what remix is supposed to sound like. And Nisha sat here, and I watched it from beginning to end. They created it. That was amazing. I mean, the original was fire. Don't get me wrong, but the remix just takes it up.
I love the remix.
Got you.
It's crazy.
Got you. All right. Chris, go ahead.
For me, it's the original. I like the original. I like the remix, but for me, it's the original.
For me,
Okay.
to me, it's I don't know why, but it's two separate songs.
Right.
So now it's like, so
These are
now
separate
it's
songs?
it's like, which one do you like better? You get what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, did the remix outdo the original? It's because it's really two different songs for me. You get what I'm saying? So like,
so let me add this real quick. Let me find his name because I don't want to mess up his name. Shout out to Isaac Ruiz, right? Because he did what he's supposed to do on the remix. And what I mean by that is he made the remix his. You know what I mean? So like Shad said, it almost feels like two different tracks. Even though if you fuck with the original, you know where it came from. But if you're listening to it, it's like both of them got his own different lanes. Like one could ride in this lane, one could ride in this lane. They could both go.
My thing is, for me,
when it comes to a remix too. I mean, and I get your point, but I mean, being that it stays on content and it stays in that subject matter, I think, like you said, one brought his aspect, the other one brought, he celebrated, his heartbroken on the remix. So I think, like you said, it's two separate. The feeling is like, it's different. I love the remix though. I definitely.
All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if we got the song and we were looking for talent, and I heard Broken Heart the original, and then like 4 songs later, I heard the remix, I would pick the original one. I would be like, yo, send the nigga who sung this.
Now, yo,
like, if I could pick one out of a bunch of tracks, I would be like, nah. I want this one. I want the guy who sung this.
So let's do this.
I know why that's dope, and we appreciate that because you represent a million people that feel the same way. Especially going to represent a million people that feel the same way, the same thing each of us. So, hopefully we do get a million people to hear it and like it. But that's definitely, those are some great points, man.
So let's do this. Let's let the people hear it and tell us what they think. Which one they heard. They heard the original. Let's go to the remix now. Let's see what the people talking about.
So what we gonna do the original or the remix?
Let's do the original first, then we'll come back and then we'll play the remix. Yo, listen, Viral, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's almost like you taking over the show because we never played 3 videos of one artist. So that means we fuck with you. I'm just letting you know.
All right, so
I appreciate it.
No, you already know. Yo, listen, the thing is y'all focus. And if y'all wasn't as focused as y'all was, we probably wouldn't be showing you as much love. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause we'll be on to the next. Like, nah, that's real talk. And that's only because, we vibing, there's good chemistry, and and you guys are really about the business. So it's like, all right, you got some people that come on here and they're like, okay, this, that, and the third. It's like, all right, let's get them off and then get into whatever we want to get into. But they vibing with us. We got 2 versions. Hopefully I get this one right. But
listen, Shy. If you play the remix before the original, man, we gotta get another DJ. We can't do this.
No. I think I got it right. But let us know what you think. You already know DJ RecBoys Shot, the homie Chris in the studio, YVNg Viral. Let us know what you think. All right.
Please.
Why don't you love me? Why the hell you did me dirty? Thought you was the one I could show love to, now I'm hurting. Ever since that night that I told you that I was broken, now I feel like a clown, this is not no circus. Yeah, looking back it was way too much giving, cause you stole my heart in my movie, yeah, you the villain. I can't even show no love anymore, it doesn't feel right. I've been overthinking every single night. Go to sleep crying, thinking if I did you right. I've been taking jokes to ease the pain. I just can't seem to get these memories out my brain. Sometimes I feel like going insane. I hate myself cause I still love you. Can't even sit here and show you some love like I'm supposed to. Yes, I know No, you can't talk down, cause all my brothers rolling with me. Smoking all that gas takes my mind to different places. Places I can chill and don't see familiar faces. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do you want me to do? Come down to my place. I do wanna kiss up all of your face, all up of your face. Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me, girl? Why don't you touch me, girl? If I don't have you, I feel like I'ma die. My heart is broken and nobody can revive. Lord, ay, don't know I'm feeling this way. Can we go back to my place? My mind is going insane. This shit is falling to pieces. Can you please give me a reason on why you do this to me? No way, can't even call you my friend. I won't be back there again. For sure, and I'm saying on that city. Never see your face again is what I'm hoping. I can find some love, but my heart for you is broken. True love me. Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me?
Big Face Music World.
What's shaking? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys shot the homie Chris in the studio. That was the original Broken Child.
Yes, sir.
That's my joint. You know, I don't know.
Yo.
It's
Listen, right now we got the homie from Finally TV. He said he feeling it. He definitely said hit him up. We're gonna get you with that interview. I got my man all the way from Chicago. He said he feeling this shit. I got my man from the 845. That's New York. He said the females be feeling this shit and he fucking with it. So listen, yeah, it's a consensus. They fucking with this one. So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go play the listen. I'm telling you, we never do this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to call your PR team, your manager. Gonna have to cut the check because you taking over the show. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
I don't know what Shaq gonna do when we take the other half. We keep him busy too, Shaq. Don't worry about it.
Yo, listen, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. But you know what? In about 5 years.
It's a package deal. It's a package deal. You coming with us too. Don't worry about that.
No. Real talk. Chris don't know, but in about 5 years, y'all can have him because I'm gonna have little Chris. See, Chris got a whole team over there. Listen, y'all don't know, but Chris got a whole fucking team over there. So as soon as I can no. Listen, between his wife, his oldest two kids, and the CEO, Charisma. Nah, he got a nice little team over there. Like he got a YouTuber. He got somebody who's into the Instagram thing. He got a financial advisor in house. Like I don't think
we can use all that. Yeah.
Yo, listen, I don't think y'all know how valuable Chris really is. You get what I'm saying? But I want, but the heirs are the real valuable ones. But
so hold on real quick before we go into the remix. What makes y'all go the route y'all did with the Spanish version than original than English? And whose choice was that?
You want to take that or you want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the secret sauce to that. That boss is really my biological brother. He came down from Puerto Rico. He heard the original, and he was like, bro, I need to get on there. And I was like, all right, we'll see. Like, come down here and let's do it. And I sent him the instrumental, and then in his mind, he already knew what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? So when YVNg Viral got in here, it was just like, it was magic, bro. It was magic. It was like no turning that down. Like, as soon as am I right or wrong? As soon as y'all finished recording it, we shot the video right there the whole time. I was recording the video the whole time. I shot my daughter's videographer, Nina Malabi Fritz. She does the photography. So she was in here recording the whole thing. You know what I mean? So we just rode the wave the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, it was just magic, bro. It was easy.
I got a question. Yo, check this out, right? So is it just love and respect because I'm surprised you didn't get a call from Chris. Because Chris usually jump on remixes of shit that he's not invited to. This nigga has his split rhyme. Like, this nigga...
He was just selling you off. And now, look, yeah, he got a plan too for 5 years. I'm telling you.
No. I'm just saying, no. Because Chris will be like, yo, listen. He'll send me a joint, and he'll be like, yo, I'm going to do the remix. And I'm like, nigga, you don't rap. What are you talking about going to do the remix? It's like, no, what I'm going to do... is I'm gonna tell son I'm gonna do the remix, then I'm gonna have him write my shit so it flows with his shit, and then we gonna do the remix. Like that's how you know Chris is on it, is when he hit you and be like, nah nigga, I want the remix. Because you got him thinking that he can rap, which is dope.
Nah,
which is
yo, it ain't even
No.
that I can rap. Because I know I can't rap. I just fucking with the song that bad that I need you to write me a verse to get on your shit.
That's what I'm saying. So that's when you know you got something. Is when I'm ready to just put it out as soon as you give it to me. And Chris is like, yo, listen, I need the remix. And I'll be like, yo, my nigga, cut it out. He's like, no, for real though. Hear me out. I need the remix. Like, wouldn't it be dope if he wrote and I just spit it and then we just do the remix anyway? He's not even talking about me producing the beat, him producing the beat. He just wants to be part of the moment. Because
you know what?
Going.
Let's talk about that real quick.
In the studio on any time anyway. So, you know what I mean? He can come through and do whatever he's ready to do. We might put him on out. You know what I mean?
Yo, Big Face, you might have to write some shit for me. We could do the remix to the remix.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking about. Yeah. That's why I don't. Yo, listen. Yeah, I got to get down there before you two link up, and then there really be a kink in my plans. I don't need no kink in my plans. I'm just telling you. Go ahead.
So real quick, who produced? I know who produced it for the people who's tuned in. Though, who
produced?
Well,
listen. Let's play the remix. Can we play the remix?
Yeah, but who produced Broken Child though?
It's the same person, YVNg, who is actually the producer to Sasakaya's post tribute. So I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but she's actually in the museum for the post tribute over there in Orlando, and he do that.
Nice.
So when she heard Broken Child, she immediately called him and was like, listen, you gotta do this. And we're gonna make this the single. So to go from there.
Yo, Young Viral, you already know what it is. We're gonna jump into the remix, but I need you to introduce it for us. All right? Show's yours, homie. Let's get it.
Oh, y'all about to listen to the remix, Broken Child remix in Spanish. I hope y'all fuck with it.
Nina Malabre Flex.
Yeah, because I think with this one, I would like to give the fans a backstage pass to Big Face Music World and you know what we're doing with Young Viral. I think we have a lot of people who want to see that. So I think this time around we're gonna give them that.
Dice la voz, mami. Palabras que vienen, palabras que van. Tanto que te quise y me pagaste mal. Ahora tú estás sola y yo tengo de más. Me sobran los booties, viste cómo te va. Debut y despedida, lamentable suceso. Ya no extraño tu piel y tampoco tu peso. Eso es cosa de ayer, ya yo no pienso en eso. Y tú quieres volver, pero no hay retroceso. Ya perdiste en el juego que tú iniciaste. Tú me heriste, me traicionaste. Ahora andas buscando quien pueda consolarte. Y yo me cansé de ser tu amante, traidora, farsante. Con tus mentiras me ilusionaste. Como a un niño conmigo jugaste, pero cambió la vuelta y sola te quedaste. Yeah. Why don't you love? don't you love me? Na 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 na. Si nunca te mentí. Why don't you love me? Si siempre estuve para ti. Baby, I'm the one with the broken little heart. As time goes by, my little heart became a scar. I know that it hurts, I used to love you from afar. Yes, now I'm locking up my heart like it's in bars. You know that it hurts when they all talk about my past. I know that the first time you hurt me wouldn't last. But girl, when you left me, my heart shattered like glass. Fuck all of that shit, I just put you in the past. I found me the one, I know this girl that she a keeper. No matter what the problem is, baby, never leave her. I gave you my heart, and you stepped on it and broke it. I deal with lots of stress, plus my demons, and you know it. So why don't you trust me? Baby, I want you to love me. Why don't you love me? Na 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 na. Si nunca te mentí. Why don't you love me? Si siempre estuve para ti. You're viral. This is the remix.
Yes, yes, yes. You already know what it is. We are back in the studio with the homie Chris, with Young Viral. I don't know,
Shot,
dude.
before you go, I'm gonna tell you what the people saying. Hang on, I got the phone playing this shit. Remix,
I know.
original for me. Shout out to all the Boricuas. That's the homie Finally TV. Pete says the remix. Jeremy says my opinion. The remix is more commercial and marketable. Kuda says I can understand it, but I like this one more. So that means he likes the remix. The other guy from Chicago says he's fucking with this one. This one's hitting. He could get in some panties with this one. Foos, the guy's only 17. Relax. We got the homie. Cool. He says the crossover. The hook is serious. James Pugh says definitely the remix. Don't even know Spanish, but the vibe kept me listening. Carol says my opinion remix, and Joe, my man Joe from Ohio, said both.
I think people are digging the remix. That's what I'm getting. And you know what? Listening to it, I can understand why people say the remix. Like I can honestly say why people run with the remix. I think why I fell in love with the song was because I heard it so much before hearing the remix. So hearing the remix to me is just a totally separate, different song. So it's like when I think about Young Viral, and this is not bad, it's not bad, no way. I think of, the Whoopty freestyle comes, and then the original Broken Child. Like I see, you're like, because I do the video so much and I do so much of the media part that I get a chance to really, really listen. So it resonates with me. And then once I know the words without realizing that I know the words, then it's like, yeah, no, real talk. No, real talk. Like if somebody put me on the spot, like, yo, what's the fourth bar, the fifth bar, and the sixth bar, I probably couldn't tell you. But if it was playing and you caught me in a zone by myself, just me in the house with the dog, just fucking around, wife going, kid going, I could sing the part. If the song went mute, I know what comes next. No, that's real talk. That's real talk. So
Viral, Big Face, checks out. All that's telling me is he's telling y'all I want to do the remix, but he'll sing your shit and tell people he wrote it. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, now listen. You know what I would do if you know when you really got me is when I say, yo, send the acapella over. Because if you send me the acapella, it's ape shit. Now we go there.
He'd be in the crib, his wife be mad at him, and he'd be like, why don't you love me?
Yeah, no. Yo, listen,
like,
real
I'm telling
talk. And then
So-
you know what happens?
Wow.
Then she'll be like, really, motherfucker? Because she'll be hearing me play the song. So she know I'll be trying to be funny, but I'll be trying to be serious. And then she'll be like, you know what? I'll be on the couch. I'm not fucking with you, Chris. I'm not fucking with you at all. On no level. She's tuned
Yo,
in too.
so-
Wow.
She's tuned in too, so I can't even pull that. You just
listen.
fucked my shit up, nigga. You just fucked my whole shit up.
Stop fucking copyrighting my man's shit, man. He it's his shit. Dog. Leave it to my man. So
Wow.
real quick,
Uh,
Viral. So what's next, man? Well, what's your vision? What's the goal? What's the goals for you besides the album? I know you got the album. We shooting videos for everything. Like, what's your vision?
Say that again.
He said, say it again, Chris.
I said, what's the vision? What's the vision for the album? Like, what's next for you besides the album?
What's next for me besides the album? Damn. You know, I got a lot of shows coming up. This one's shout out to DJ Goodfella, you know.
Nice. Yo, shout it out. Let the people know. No, let the people know right now while you got the chance. When you gonna be performing? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna be performing 27. Look, so y'all can see it. So they see I'll read it, but they can see it too.
Nice.
I'm gonna be performing the 27th. Music by DJ Goodfella and DJ Chill Will, the Haven Lounge on 6,700 Long Avenue. Y'all can see it, right?
Yes, sir. No, that's what's up. Yo, listen, just send me. Listen, send me. This is what I'm gonna do. Send me that joint. Send me that flyer. Send it to Chris, and I'm gonna do something for you. That way, you can put it on the page, and that way, you know, you can play it. It's a little bit more entertaining when the fans get to hear your music, also with your flyer. So I'm gonna put something together for you and send that. You know, put that in the inbox real quick. Since Chris holding out on the rest of the shit, you probably got like 3 different things.
I'm gonna have Shaw send it to me again. But real quick, Viral, if there's any advice I could give you, check this out. I need you to separate. I don't know your real name, but I need you to separate you from the artist. And what I mean by that is, I need you to take over this show. I need you to let me see Young Viral. Let the people know Young Viral. So if there's anything you could tell the people about Young Viral, what would you want them to know?
Can you please repeat that?
I said, if there's anything that they could that you would want the people to know about Young Viral, what would you want them to know?
If there's anything I could tell them about Young Viral, you know, he's different. You know, he's hardworking. He loves to make music. He loves to do something. He's a crazy motherfucker. He's a crazy motherfucker. But yeah,
Now,
you know.
I dig it. But like, all right, so check it out, right? Check it out. What is something that you do that somebody who listens to your music wouldn't think that you do? Because there has to be more than you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my bad. You hear me now? Is that better? What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Tell the people. All right, check this out. Tell the people real quick. What is there something that you do that people would think that you wouldn't normally do? Like might be like, yo, really? You do that? Like you skateboard? Because I don't think you skateboard. But hey, you might. All right. No, I didn't think so anyway. But I'm just saying.
Like, I can do a lot of voices, you know, like Mickey Mouse and shit like that.
Really?
I can't. I don't want to do it right here. No, but I do know I can do it.
Okay. Yeah, listen. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. To get back on to my next. Get back on. No. Listen, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Fucking Android.
Don't do that.
Let me tell you about the fucking Android.
Don't do that.
Every show I be telling about that.
Don't do that. Now I'm gonna answer my call. See, now I'm gonna go and answer. I'm gonna see what's up. Wait, hold
It's
on.
all right because we got Young Viral. We don't need shot anyway. So
No, but check it out. So all right, no. All right, so real talk. This is what we're gonna do, right? When you finish your next single video and you coming back on the show, for you to come on the show, you have to figure out what voice you're gonna do for us. Cause I want to hear. No. All right. So listen, this is your gateway to the next show. So as soon as it's ready to go, you're gonna be like, yo, Shy, yo, I got you. And then you're gonna do whatever you gotta do, and then we're gonna proceed on with the show. Because I'm more interested in Young Viral, the person, not really the guy. Because I know you asking the shorty why she don't love you. You know, I'm not concerned why she don't love you. You know, I want you get what I'm saying? I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got a 13-year-old and I want you to appeal to my 13-year-old. So I need to know what's going on in your world, because my son is going to listen to your music. So for my son to listen to your music, he's going to end up following, you know, certain things that you do, your posts and all that other shit. So I need to know who else am I dealing with, so that I can, you know, tell my son, yo, listen, no, you know, this kid, just listen to the music. That's it. You know, because some people I had to tell them, like 6ix9ine, I had to tell them from the beginning, just listen to the music. It's all cool and fine and dandy. Just listen to the music. Don't go past the music. And then some people I can say, yo, listen, listen to what the substance of what he's saying. There's something in it. So you might have to replay it back to get what's being said. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely.
Let's talk about the album real quick. What can we expect on the album? We're gonna get some rapping, we're gonna get singing, we're gonna get a little bit of both. What can we expect about the album?
Bro, the album, it has a lot of different things in it. It has a lot of rap, it has a lot of singing in it. I think there's one where we kind of like some electric guitar, right? Yeah, a little rock. It has a lot of different things in the album. There's a lot of people who produced it, like Big Face himself, had a producer from Germany, LeVay, shout out to him. And a lot of more producers who put in beats, but we can't name them right now because, you know, we haven't said yes or no to them yet. But there's a lot of different things in the album.
Nice. What else you got, Chris?
Nah, you know what's dope? It don't sound like you're a one-trick pony. That's what intrigues me about you as an artist, because I hear that from the original to the remix. They're not the same. You know what I mean? It's almost like two different genres of music, two different lanes you could go in, and now you're telling me you're doing a little rock as well. What do you prefer as an artist? What would you want the people to know you as?
Not a rapper, like just an artist. Like I can do a lot of different things, but I like more the singing type. You know.
You know what you should have said right there? You know what you should have said? They're supposed to know me as Young Viral. Young Viral, listen, I know you're young and shit, but I need you to let your nuts hang. And what I mean by that is let them know. Let them know. Like, yo, listen, it's me, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might have been hurt before, but I'm ready to can't say the rest and all that because I'm being respectful. But
that's the thing that I like about him. He's very humble and he keeps to himself a lot. So for him to even like have a conversation with somebody, like last night he was at work and a lot of people was coming up to him talking, and that's not one of his main fortes. So for him to actually start doing it now, I'm kind of proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's to me, it's weird to see him do that. Like, if it's not with his best friends or his circle, he not really talking to nobody. Like he don't really fuck outsiders too much. You know what I mean? But that's one thing that I like about him. Other thing is you hit on the head. You hit on the head. Remember back in the days we used to have a lot of artists. They was hard, but they never wanted to do anything for the women. Songs for the women. They didn't want to try different things. They didn't want to think that third. That's the part that I live vicariously through him because he doing the things that I never want to do. Like, the ladies used to call me and be like, yo, you need to start trying to do this. Nah, you're not changing me. I'm from Brownsville. We're not doing that.
I get it.
So,
yo, so Big Face, Music World.
Yeah.
What's next for Big Face Music World? Besides Young Viral.
The name. I wanted to keep the name kind of general to the genre. I didn't want to be just hip hop or just what right now people hear Big Face Music World, they think Young Viral. I'm looking at country singers, I'm looking at pop stars, pop singers, R&B singers. So we looking at other artists too, but right now my main focus is on him. He's ready to work, and that's the main thing. Chris and I spoke about this. When it comes to Big Face Music World, just like with you guys, I already know this. If you're not gonna work for it yourself, I ain't working for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about Viral is he's always here. He's here to work, and he's here to push himself and do things by himself if he has to. So I'm ready to ride that wave with him too. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got a lot of things coming up. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to expand a little bit here and there. Right now we got followers and listeners in Colombia, in Switzerland, and
all around the world.
So it's a new planet for us. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's why I chose the album title "Unknown World." So y'all gonna ride this journey with us.
Nah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Like I said, I think you guys will be frequent flyers of the show. Chris is definitely like, yo, dude, I got to get down to their studio. Like, real talk, I got to get down to the studio. There's not one conversation.
Bottles too, man. You already told me to get the bottles from him, right? We went and cop the bottles.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Shy, listen. Now he told me he gonna write some 16 for me. I gotta get on one of these remix. So I'm over there.
Remix.
I'm over there soon. Listen, the remix to one of the joints. So I need one of y'all to pen that up for me, right? And then we definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna be masked up, all that shit, but we gonna be over there.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta let me know we can keep cameras working. I think that's shot wait for.
See?
But yo, listen, man. I appreciate y'all coming on the show. It was dope to actually get to chop it up with Young Viral and actually see who he is and get to understand him as an artist. We definitely gonna do this again. So soon y'all drop another single. I know it's coming real soon. Definitely hit us up and we line something up again. We bring y'all
I
back
appreciate y'all for having me on the show.
Nah, you already, man. Listen, keep doing your thing, homie. Keep putting out the good music. Make sure you keep doing those freestyles. Quick question. So many artists are relying on the music streaming apps like Apple Music, etc. What can you tell them that would get them to do more than just post music to the web? I guess that's for you. How do you
to the web?
What can you tell them to do other than just post it to the web?
We're in an era right now, and this is not Viral's name. I think this is more my name. So I'm going to answer it. But I think we're in a world right now where the web and internet is everything. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. Hence why Chris ain't here. So you using PR, the web, and things like that. That's mandatory. I don't see any other way to do it. I mean, we can go and get billboards done because obviously people are still riding out there and doing things, but little by little we get back to normalcy and we're trying to see if we can bring it back to old ways and do promoting the old ways and things like that. But putting music out in different platforms using the web, I think that's the only way we can do it right now because you can't sell out your truck no more. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is too is us as older folks, we got to stick with the young bucks because they modernizing the game. I understand that we don't like how the game is going and things like that. The fact is that it's changing, and we not learning from the young bucks how to change with it and how we need to move. I think, in my opinion, we room for that. I mean, we can hate it, but we got to roll with it because that's what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. I know y'all feel a little different. I listen to y'all shows every week, so I know how y'all feel. But that's just my opinion. I think the web is that's what we got right now. So we're gonna ride that wave, and we're gonna make sure we ride it constantly. We're gonna beat on the head on the web until every 5 minutes you see everybody like this. Why not do it?
Real.
Right.
Right. No. Nah, real talk. I get it. I get it. And for you guys, you gotta have your presence on the web. Me personally, I don't disagree with you. I just believe me. I think it's more so the whole web, just not social media. Because there's a lot of shit that goes on the web that's not directly connected to social media. You get what I'm saying? Like I could go on Facebook and type.
But you don't think social media drives that? You don't think social media drives that to the other side? Like a lot.
No.
Look, getting a lot of those commercials and links on social media, but it's driving them to outside those apps and things like that.
Nah, my thing is this is my thing. I believe that it only drives you but so much. Like I could go and look up something on Facebook and I'm only going to get a certain amount of hits. But then if I go and type it in Google, I'm going to get, not only am I going to get what's on Facebook, I'm going to get what's also on YouTube. I'm also going to get what articles are about it. And then I'm also going to get certain people's web pages. You get what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people believe that, I'm promoting because they share the same shit, or even if it's 100 different things 100 times throughout the day on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. There's people who go beyond that, and that's my point. You get what I'm saying? So
Those platforms got to open that up for us too.
Absolutely.
Let me bust something down. Let me bust something down for y'all. And this is something I said in one of the first interviews we ever did as Country American Entertainment. They asked me, they said, how important was social media? And I said, let me tell y'all like this. If I got 500 friends, right, on my page, 200 of those friends share that shit, and 20 people see it, how many people did I just touch with one share? 4,000 people. You would never do that footwork-wise. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I need everybody who's tuned in to understand this. You hold the faith to these artists, these producers, these independent businesses, everything. If you fuck with them, you need to hit the like. You need to hit the share. You need to tell somebody to tell their aunt, their grandmother, their uncle, their brother, their sister, their cousin, whoever. Because it's you that's going to give them the path to get to where they got to go. Like, listen, Soulja Boy don't become Soulja Boy without somebody sharing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some girl just went viral on my page the other day because she was doing some funny shit. People liked it. They shared it. You know what I'm saying? So social media is very important. Social media drives a lot of shit. And the other thing is the tagging of the music. What I mean by that is, listen, every time you put something up, make sure you got hashtag Big Face Music. Make sure you got hashtag Young Viral. Because all they got to do is go to Google now and search that shit, and everything that you have is going to pop up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So people need to understand, like, this internet shit, and especially the social media side, there's millions and millions of people. You would not be touching Colombia and all these other places without social media.
Yeah.
That's a super fact right there. And that's all. Even like if you look at it, back in the day, you remember in the 90s, it was all about who you knew. Now, it's the same factor, but on social media. Like you said, I can have 500 friends. I only know 200. Those 200 is gonna push it.
Yeah, no. And then their strong 200 is gonna push that. So now you just doubled up. No, absolutely. Yo, listen.
I remember spending.
You got to get in.
Yeah, I remember spending gas money. I remember spending toll money. I remember getting my car towed in Manhattan for trying to run down on DJs and fucking A&Rs and label reps and trying, like, yo, seriously, like, running down on them, like, yo, play this. And then
talk to him, Chris.
Yeah, and then telling the DJ, like, yo, play this. And then telling my man, like, yo, if he don't play this, see him outside. Like, it was that serious. Or we run in the club 50 deep, all wearing the same shirts.
Yeah, no. And it's funny because we just thought, I mean, me being the guy that I am, I'm just like, yo, it's our shit. So boom, but he's awesome now. Watch this nigga play this shit. And I'm like, nigga, we in here anyway, so it is what it is. He's like, no, he's gonna play it because but Chris is like, nah, he's gonna play it because he's gonna look around and he's gonna see how many of y'all got. He's not gonna know that we're all together. He's just gonna look over in the crowd and see, like, oh shit, there's one thing that every day he's always catching his eye, and it's the seat. You get what I'm saying? So now when you look over, and even in a crowd of 100 people, even 1,000 people. If you're in the right area, everybody that's wearing the same thing, you're gonna pick up. So it's like, oh shit, wait a minute.
Listen,
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. Rest in peace, Fred the Godson. We opened up for him in Poughkeepsie, New York, right? How I got to actually chop it up with him was we went to the show like 30 deep. We had girls with us, we had guys, but we each had the same shirt on. Right? So when you look in the crowd, all you see was the same shirt. So at the end of the night, when I was talking with the promoter, we chopping it up, Fred the Godson come to get his back end, get his pay, and he's like, yo, oh, y'all the RecBoys. And I'm like, yeah. He said, yo, y'all was dope. Oh, you want to take a picture? I'm like, no, I don't want no picture. I want to chop up with you. I don't give a fuck about no picture. I want to know, like, I'm always the type of person, I want to know what you know. I want to chop it. I want to pick your brain. You know what I'm saying? And from that night on, then I had the guy's number. We was contact. I even got an artist who got a song with him. So it's on how it's the perception that people see, right? You know what I mean? If they would have just been one or two of us with the same shirt, he would have never noticed us.
Yeah,
Being
even though
30 people with the shirt.
Yeah, but even though we sold tickets then for the show for our artists to perform. So even though we got 50 people, we done sold 50 tickets. You get what I'm saying? All 50 also have a shirt on. So not only did they buy the ticket, which paid for our slot, you get what I'm saying? They're also helping us with the numbers, the perception thing. So it actually made sense. And I believe it or not.
Let me give you another gem. And I used to say this shit all the time. Every time you go to a show, have somebody with you just with a book or a cell phone. What I mean by that is going to everybody in the crowd and getting their email address. So when you dropping these singles and you dropping these videos, listen, if you're an artist and you tune in, you need to be writing this shit down. When you go that's their job. Listen, everybody want to be around Young Viral, right? In order to be around Young Viral, give them a job. You want to go to the show with me? I got you. You're going to be selling merch. You're going to be selling this. Yeah. You're going to be getting the email addresses. So when you do something, you can hit your manager and say, yo, listen, I just did a show the other day. I got 500 emails. Make sure you blast these people to tell them I'm over here. Or my album's dropping. Or my merch is dropping. Or Big Face Studio got studio time for rec. Like, utilize every show, every opportunity you have and take advantage of it. Make it yours. What I said earlier, let your nuts hang. When you on this show, make the show yours. Any show you go to.
That's an old school gym right there, though. You already know that.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. This motherfucking Cavassier and this I don't usually do this shit, but this shit right, yo, Chris, I switched up. It got the peach, nigga. Man, listen, and I had some pink runts. Listen, I'm on a totally different level. I'm chilling. I'm chilling with Young Viral, Big Face Music World.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? It's shy to tell you. I charge people for what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all because I fuck with y'all and I feel y'all hunger and I feel y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind telling people some shit that I know that they about their business. You know what I'm saying? You know how you talk to somebody and you like, yo, damn, he playing games with it. It ain't worth it. I don't get that from you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I see big things for you, man, and for y'all. You know what I mean? And I want to thank y'all for coming on the show, taking the time out to chop it up with us. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna link back up. Just let me know when we can make that happen. Maybe, hopefully, next time I could be over there, and you know, we make this bigger and better next time.
You all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, real quick, let the people know where they can check you out at. What's your next move? And you all ready?
You already know it's YVNg Viral. You already know. I got my album coming. You know, stay tuned for that. Y'all can check me out on Instagram, YouTube. That's YVNg Viral. You know, I'll pass to my next show at the Haven Lounge, February 27th. Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to lbeats.com. Check out the collection, man. You know what I mean? That was a good feedback by M.I. Nice and Chris. I mean, appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for having me on the show. I really fuck with you guys.
Yo, now I'm gonna have to send Ill Beast the fucking. I'm gonna have to send him a bill. I'm gonna have to send him a bill.
Send him the bill, right? Man. Send him the bill.
Oh man. Nah, but yo, again, we appreciate y'all. Real talk. We definitely gonna chop it up again. Thank y'all for y'all time. We definitely anything y'all drop, y'all more than welcome to send it over here. You already know we got y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got the extra 2 songs, man. Y'all gotta know what y'all think about them too. Which one is
Oh,
it?
no. Listen, when you guys are ready to put them out, we'll do a whole review.
Which one you think should come out, man?
I already told you. You told me your team said otherwise.
You like that? I'm looking good, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Nah. I like the other one. What's the other baby joint?
Baby Blue?
Baby Blues?
See. Yo, listen, we're gonna have to do a whole nother show because I already see me and Chris is already on there for us. So see, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Let me do this. Let me put y'all on the spot. When y'all dropping the next joint?
We're gonna talk about that personally, because you know what? We're working on the video right now on one of those,
and we might have to invite y'all down for that, man. We might do this, you know what I mean, RecBoy style, and I might have a part for y'all on that.
It's gonna be a whole
Yo, listen. It's funny that you saying that because my wife has been throwing hints of all types of Florida vacation shit. So I don't know. We might have to make that. Yo, listen, it might happen. No. Yo, listen, it might happen sooner than later. But yo, listen, we appreciate you guys. Let us know what it is, and we love y'all. All right.
Love you too, bro. Yo, appreciate
y'all, man. Enjoy the street.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Easy. Nah, that was dope.
Yeah,
so what's up?
It was. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't know the young man. You know what I'm saying, but to hear his music and hear where he's going with it, he keep at it, man. He got a bright future. Real talk.
All right, so check this out, right? I need you to get into this real quick before not even that.
Yeah.
Nah. We gonna do that one. All right, so listen, bust it down for him, and I'm gonna be right back. All right.
What you just what down? Play the video.
Go ahead.
Play the video.
What video?
So listen,
what video you want me to play? Go ahead.
I sent Shad a video earlier. You know what I'm saying? I came across it on Instagram. Charlemagne. And it basically was talking about what is the greatest financial myth taught to minorities. The part I don't agree with is that minorities or race or whatever. What is the greatest financial myth taught to us all? And when I sent Shad this video, he thought, what better way than to share it with y'all. So we without further ado, we're gonna play this joint real quick. If y'all tuned in, I need y'all to listen to the message. Listen to what they talking about. Shad over here playing games, he's not playing the video. Shad probably went to go refill his drink, go plug up that Android or something. Listen, man. If y'all know about now, I don't fuck with Android. I got, So I don't know what's going on with Shad. He probably fucking with the Android, trying to plug it up. Shit probably died. Something. Bad. And he leave me on the screen dolo too. This is crazy. But make sure definitely go check out YVNg Viral, all streaming platforms. Broken Child, go check out the remix. Make sure you go check out my man Joe Freeman Logistics out there in Ohio. They'll travel everywhere. Shad, I need you to stop playing me. Play the video. Foos over here laughing. Yo, Foos, I'm trying to say he got this Android and it's not even an Android. I don't even know if they should call it an OI. That shit is crazy. That shit is bananas. Yo. Oh shit. That should be doing some extraordinary shit. Real talk. Real talk. Shad, where you at, man? Stop playing me. So I probably went to go pour some more of that Cavassier. It's bad, but yeah, listen, man. It's Douce, Henny. No, yo, Foos, I'm not nervous. I just, you know what I'm saying? He must be playing the video. Oh, man. Oh, next week, don't forget, we got K Goddess out of Brooklyn, New York. I definitely want to tune in for that one. Definitely, I got the shit playing in the background. That's gonna be a dope one too. Independent artists out of Brooklyn, New York, doing real good numbers, real good promos. He out there hustling. Shout out the whole team, Artistry. Oh, another platform y'all definitely know. Excuse me, I need to definitely go check out. Nah, he back. Shy, you done plugging up that Android?
Yo, listen. Cut it out, nigga.
I know
Cut it
you
out,
heard
nigga.
everything
Cut
I
it
was
out,
saying.
nigga. Yo, listen.
I
I didn't. I really didn't. Hold on. Let me get to these comments. What Foods had to say.
Who said, why
All
you
right.
nervous by
Great
yourself?
advice. Oh, what'd he say? Why you in there by yourself?
No, he said, why you nervous by
Oh,
yourself?
why you all
I'm
nervous
telling
by
him,
yourself? Yo,
I
listen.
told him, I'm like, yo, I'm like, Shad either went to go plug up that fucking Android. The shit shouldn't even be called an Android. It should be called an Oid or some
See,
shit like
listen.
that.
Did you get into the topic, nigga? You
Nah,
want
I
to make
spoke
me
about
the
the
topic.
topic, but you left me too long. Now, listen, man. I'm not
I left
fucking,
you too long, my nigga. Yo, cut it out. Listen. So I don't see no comments about this. What
Now, listen, so
people
like
think
I said
about
earlier,
this?
it's about the greatest financial myth that was taught to us all. I need y'all. I said, listen, I was trying to do some slick shit. Like I thought I was the MC, right? And I was gonna say, yo, Shot, play that. But you didn't play that shit because you want to go fucking plug up the Oid or get some more Cavassier. It's crazy. You can't. Yo, listen, like Drink Champ said that shit the other day. No, matter of fact, Versus said that shit the other day. Y'all gotta take bathroom breaks and drink and smoke breaks on your time, not on in the studio time.
Yo, listen. You're absolutely right. I can't beef with you. Joe Freeman chimed in and said, what advice do you have for new artists and anyone who is independent wants to do interviews with you guys? Yo, listen, just dropped it. Yo, hit the inbox, but introduce yourself. I don't know if you guys know Chris. Listen, introduce yourself, say hello. You know, I've heard about you guys. No, please. But we're gonna do a whole show on what is the greatest financial myth taught to minorities. We think that it's very important for us to dig into this. So,
play the video real quick for them, real quick, so they got something to think about.
I don't have the video. I didn't upload the video, so that I wanted to do a whole show. I just wanted. This is what my plan was, to ask this question and see if the people really wanted to go through it, because I don't want to bore the people if the people ain't focused.
Let me say this, and let me see this piques their interest. Every day you get up and you go work for your money, right? You go work hard. You work your 10 hours, your 12 hours, 13, 14, whatever.
I work 12, at least 12. At least 12.
Yeah, some might get mandated, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about if I told you, when they tell you, yo, you got to work hard your whole life and you got to do whatever, you got to get out there and work hard and sacrifice and all that. If I tell you that shit was stupid. And what I'll tell you about that, the person I know who got 2, 3 jobs is still broke. So the person I know that's working for the money out here going crazy, trying to chase that money, is still broke. How about if I told you, put your money to work for you?
Well, see, listen, we'll see. We'll find out if the people are interested in it.
Listen, if that don't keep their interest, then I don't know what. Because listen, when I heard it, when I heard them say it, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because from the background I come from, that's what my money did for me. My money worked for me. And what I mean by that is I bought things, and in turn, on the money that I put out, on the investment that I put out, I got a return on it. And then I put some away and I bought some more, and the money kept working and working and working. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with this. Like, yo, listen, we so conditioned to live this American dream. And what I mean by that is to go to work every day, to buy the house, to buy the cars, to live for all this shit that at the end of the day, we spending all our time trying to obtain. But now if we get this money, these soldiers, how my man put it in the thing, we get these soldiers to work for us. We have time now. Time is the one thing that we never gonna get back. Time is the one thing that we always gonna put forward but never receive. So now we can put time into putting this money to go out there and chase these goals and chase this ambition or this dream. Where would you be at? Let me leave you out with this. If you put $6,000 right now in your child's IRA, you start an IRA for your kid right now, right? Because we all living right now to get a pension, right? This is another thing that they said in the video that stuck out to me crazy. We all living to get a pension right now, right? Yeah, we got to go to work to get a pension. You know what I'm saying? So how about if you put 6,000? Let's say, I'm going to just say 6,000, but you could go at a lower number, right? Let's say you put 6,000 in an IRA right now. When your kid turns 60, you got $1 million. So how about that? You tell your kid, yo, listen, and figure out what you want to do with your life. Don't go to work just to make some money so you can live. Because when you retire, you fucking good. You got $1 million. Because what everybody says, hang on, what everybody says, yo, in 30 years, I'm going to retire. I'm going to go do this. You know, shout out to all the firemen and all, all these people. I'm going to go do this 25, this 30 years, and then I'm gonna retire. So you're gonna do that. How about you set them up so that they can live a life that they want to live? And what I mean by that is chase something that they want to chase, not this dream that they feed on us.
No, like I said,
fucking you up this one, right, Shy? Yo, listen, when
no,
I see
no,
this shit,
no. Listen, what I'm saying is, we gotta do a whole show on it because you're giving them bits and pieces,
because I'm trying to give them something to just spark their brain.
Yeah,
I want them to ask me. I want them to say, "Yo, Chris, what are you talking about?" And then we're gonna do the show on it. Until then, yo, listen. If you not grasping what I'm saying, then it's not for you. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. If you not grasping, yo, listen. There's workers in this world, right? There's bosses in this world. There's CEOs. There's the owner of the fucking company who owns it and don't do a motherfucking thing.
But
which one are you?
Well,
which one are you? What do you want to be?
Everybody has to play their part.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the person who's
No. I'm just saying, no. Everybody has to play their part, and everybody has to be good at their part. So I need. There's winners and there's losers. No. Cut it.
Right.
There's winners and there's losers. There's workers and there's bosses. We need everybody that's tuned in to figure out what part you play, because some people are comfortable with being the workers. You know, there's workers.
You need.
But that's what I'm saying. We need those, but you need to understand what you need to be, because there's a lot of people who might try to be the boss bee, and it might not be cut out for them because they don't have it. But we do got some people who are bosses, and let's get into it. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys, shout out to homie Chris. If you have a small business and you want some shine on our show, send us a card, send us a video, send us a link, something, and we'll hook you up. All right, you already know what it is. DJ RecBoys, shout out to homie Chris in the studio.
Every day, you know you gotta hustle, baby. You can't stop the hustle, baby. Yeah. Every day, you know you gotta hustle, baby. I'm a hustler, homie, baby. Yeah. Every day, you know you gotta hustle, baby. I'm a hustler, homie, baby. See, I got my mind.
You already know. Shout out to all our hustlers. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there, the business owners who took a leap of faith and believed in themselves and went and made it happen. Make sure you support all small businesses. I can't say it no better than how the big homie said it. He said, yo, listen, for everyone Gucci, support 2 FUBUs. So we're not telling you not to support none of that shit, not to be on the wave or all that shit. But at the same time, if you could pay, $100 for a t-shirt, then you could buy my t-shirt for $25. Especially if I'm giving you content. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not peddling no cheap shit. You get what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody out there. The homie Brav, he got the no handout line. Freeman Logistics, they got some sweatshirts and everything. Big Face Music World, they got some things. Like I said, it's cool to be trending. We all like the Jordans, we all like the Air Maxes, the Christian Dior and all that other good shit, the Louis Vuitton. But support the people that actually you fucking know. They actually put they actually put their blood, sweat, and tears. They actually invest in getting you the merch. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga be hard pressed to find a picture with me without some Catch a Wreck shit on. And it's not because I'm so caught up on promoting my brand. Is that's all the clothes I have. Like, real talk, if I go in there and I'm like, yo, listen, I need a red shirt, it's either red and black Catch a Wreck shirt, it's a red and white Catch a Wreck shirt, it's a Catch a Wreck C, red, black, yellow, whatever the case may be. And that's just what it is.
Hang on, real quick. I got 2 things I want to say. Let me touch on Barry's shit real quick. Don't try to talk us down when we set a price. I feel like the hoodie is $500, then it's $500. Listen, Bragg, that comes with knowing your worth, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
Nipsey was selling $100 fucking albums. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew his worth, he set his stamp, and that's what it was. It wasn't budget for nobody. When you got a product or a brand that stands on its own and warrants that, and you know that's what it's worth, then that's what you could charge. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the owner to accept what they're gonna accept. A lot of times and we're guilty of this too when we first started catching wreck. We just so worried about trying to get the name out there that, you know, some of the things that we did to get the name out there didn't fit what we were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And Shad touched on this previously with beats that we leased to people, or beats that we sold to people, or things that we were trying to do to push the brand, that we were just so hungry and so eager to try to get the name out there that we didn't see the big picture of it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to realize that as a brand or business, you know what I'm saying? It's always about the big picture. We always worried about now that we forget about later. You know what I mean? What I
Right.
mean about that is that I tell people all the time, yo, listen, I don't care about making $100 now. I can make $1 now, $1 tomorrow, $1, and over the long run, I'm gonna make more money than the person who just made 100 right now because I'm gonna get more over time. Residual income. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's too big of a word for some of y'all. Residual income. That's income that keep coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about that as a business too. Stop trying to give people what you want to give people and give people what the people want. But in the same token, it's a thin line because you got to know what you're giving to people is what your value is. You know what I mean? And it's hard to determine that as a new business or a new artist.
Shout out to Brob. Yo, Brob, it's funny. He chimed in and said, yeah, it doesn't, but people will literally say you're not Gucci. Yo, Brob, real quick, I was in the shop, right? No,
Then they
hold
not
on,
for
hold on.
you.
Check this out, though.
Then they not
But
for
check
you.
this out, though. But check this out, though. And this is real talk. I was in the shop, and there was one customer that was just chilling, and another customer was getting a haircut. So the one customer that was just chilling was like, yo, listen, you seen Wes and Shane's shit, the pink calamari joint, the pink squid. So the other kid was like, yeah, but you know, they asking for a little bit too much. And the other kid was like, nah, nigga, they shit kind of fly though. Like it's kind of worth what they asking for. So, and I just sat back and listened, me being somebody who actually, you know, has a clothing label, you know, and trying to be a fly on the wall, trying to get some, you know, consumers talk, get in and see what they like. And the other person was like, nah, listen, I get that it's a little bit too much and they're not Gucci, but they shit is fly and it's not bullshit. So what they asking for is legit. So it was one that was seeing, and this person didn't seem like they was just like a bandwagon jumper. They were really legit saying, nah, nigga, like they got some quality shit. Like it ain't just some bullshit. The other person was trying to, it seemed like a little bit heat than actual care and concern. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit ain't really worth, you know, what it is because it's made from this material and this material. The nigga was on go ahead.
It's like what you said earlier, it's leaders and followers, right? But one kid was a leader. The one kid was like, yo, listen, this is it. I'm gonna fuck with it. It's dope. The other kid was a follower. He's gonna go spend $200-$300 on some foam Air Maxes or some Jordans that came out 20 years ago that is being made again, and they charging y'all triple, quadruple the fucking amount that we paid for when this shit first came out. And listen, as business owners, entrepreneurs, whatever, you gotta be mindful of this. Everything you sell is not for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, anything you're doing is not for anybody. So you gotta find your audience. And don't be mad at the people who's not supporting you because you catering to the ones who are. Like all too many times do I see people say, yo, they be hating. They don't fuck with me because of this and this and this. Yo, all that energy you put into them, you need to be putting into the people who are supporting you. What I mean by that is hitting them up. Yo, what's going on? Listen, the one thing we're lacking on this internet, this is the gift and the curse, right? And I said this earlier, when you could share something to a certain amount of people, they could share it, you could touch a certain amount of people, you could hit hundreds of thousands of people within the matter of share, right? But the one thing we're lacking is interaction. It's one thing to have somebody share some shit for you, right? But it's one thing to build a rapport with that person that they feel like they are part of your growth. They're part of your journey. When you make somebody feel, yo, damn, shout out, you making me give out a lot of Jews tonight.
I'm not
Well,
making you do a
tell him.
motherfucking thing. Look at you. Listen, I'm gonna switch the subject. What?
Now hold on. Let me say this because listen.
See, here we go. Here we
Nah, because
go.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I said a lot of
It's a
foul shit to
whole
make.
nother fucking show, my nigga. You giving them some
Yeah.
show that we not even.
Listen.
It's not out yet, my nigga. This is a whole different type of catch and
You're,
wreck show.
fuck it. I already saw
All
it. So
right, yo, listen. All
let
right,
me finish, man. Let me
go
finish.
ahead.
I gotta finish. When you make somebody feel a part of something, and what I mean by that is when you interact with them, when you get to know them, ask their opinion on your songs, on your music, on your merch, on your business, whatever it is that you're doing, they feel a part of your growth because when they give you feedback or they give you insight or they tell you something and you might implement that or you might not, or you might tell them why you did something or you didn't, it makes them feel a part of the journey. When you make them feel a part of the journey, they feel like they have to do something to help further that journey.
No,
You
no, no,
following me?
absolutely, absolutely. Yo, dude, do I follow with you? I've seen you do it with Catch and Rat. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? You like, yo, my nigga, I just sat down and talked to him. Now he's just willing to do whatever he needs to do to feel to be a part of the movement going forward because they believe the movement. You get what I'm saying? But what move? How do you feel about this movement? Did Meek do the right thing or was Whack 100 right? Yo, listen, if you chimed in, we need to talk about this. This is what I want to talk about. I want to know
What you
because
I know me and you we might differ on this one. And the people tuning in, I need to know what y'all think. Shy want to know what y'all think. What's your input on this? What do you think? Meek was right, Meek was wrong, what?
he shouldn't fight this fucking clown ass nigga. But I can tell you one thing: don't exaggerate the situation. You know, I didn't see the thing where he said he spit on dude and all this other shit. My thing is this: I'm looking at it as there's no rats where I'm at. There's people to tell. That's just what it is. Just what it is. People tell everywhere. If a rat jumps out on me with a phone, talking about you a bitch ass nigga, all this other shit, my nigga, me personally, I don't have no time for this nigga. I don't have and this is just me. I'm not, listen, this does not express the views of Catch and Wreck Entertainment as a whole. I am speaking for me. Me. Just me. Not Chris, not nobody else, but me. As soon as a rat jumps out with a phone talking about I'm a pussy and I'm a bitch, and from that very moment, I'm concentrating on how I'm gonna take this nigga off the count. There's no more talk. There's no more nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing to this nigga because that's dumb. Like this nigga is a stone cold rat. But my mind frame is off of whatever else that he might be wanting to do. I'm not going to run after this dude. I'm not going to chase this dude. I'm not going to try to. I'm with my security. He's with his security. I'm not going to try to get past two groups of security to get to this nigga when I know what this nigga is really about. I'm walking off. I'm chilling. Whack 100. I don't know, my nigga. That's dangerous, dude. That's dangerous. That's dangerous to tell anybody that, yo, listen, you gotta live what you rap. Because now he's kind of forcing people. And I think that's the situation that got 6ix9ine in the situation that he's in now. You get what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers like that is co-signing stupid shit. So now now think about it. Whack 100, big homie, right? Big homie throughout the world. Like niggas know him. So now niggas is trying to get on, rap niggas, whatever. They say, yo, this is how you supposed to react because this is what you rap about. So now take somebody like 6ix9ine taking this shit. Right? Now 6ix9ine is in beef with the nigga from Chief Keef from Chicago. Right? Now just because you talking about shooting this, that, and the third don't mean when you see this nigga, that's what you gotta do. But listening to Whack 100 will have you thinking that's what you gotta do.
Wait. Hang on, rewind. So when you say you're gonna do something, you don't gotta do it?
No, not that. No. When you're rhyming about it, it's different because you're telling a story. Rap is rap. I don't, me personally, I don't, there's no way, my nigga, you know, because you street, you know, I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I don't care about them niggas that, them 300 employees that you got underneath you, my nigga. Them niggas don't know you, but them nigga, you street, my nigga. So if a pussy nigga run down on you and say, yo, listen, you a rat, you a bitch ass nigga, and this nigga got out his phone, the very first thing you gonna think about is like, yo, my nigga, this is what we doing? All right, you got it. You got it. It's not even a question about what you posted, what you said, how real you are, any of that shit. It's like, you know what, my nigga? Because I know your intentions. All right, cool. Now, what you do? Oh, go ahead.
Let me add this. So I always say all the time, what you put out is what you receive, right? So what I mean by that is Meek was putting out that type of energy, right? And what I mean by that is
I don't know.
always talking about this. So, hang on.
Let
me say my point. Meek was always talking about this kid snitching and this kid doing whatever, right? So you keep talking about something over and over, and you keep just oversaturating something that probably shouldn't be spoke about, right? Because if you don't like what this kid did, you spoke about it once, it's over with. You don't speak about it again, right? But when you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you invite that type of energy. And what I mean by that is now you got this kid thinking that he can come say something to you, right? And by doing that, the kid comes and says something to him. Now you got, in this instance, you got two instincts, right? You got fight or flight. You get the person who automatically just reacts, which might be whack 100, just saying, I don't know, which might be, I don't know, the person who just reacts without thinking, and the person who thinks, yo, hang on, man, this dude just told on all these people, I'll do something and he gonna tell on me.
I mean, my thing is this. I'm just talking about the end outcome. Once the nigga was like, yo, listen.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. When you in the heat of the moment, some people don't think about the end outcome. They react.
I mean, he obviously did.
Now he did, but that's what I'm saying. You might have somebody like Wack who don't think about it.
But this is what I'm saying. So if Wack doesn't think about that, Wack can't say this nigga is wrong.
Not right.
This
right.
nigga,
but that's
my thing. Point. It's like and not only that, but now let's see what happens, because this is what he did. So we don't know what would have happened had he tried to get to this nigga or he got to.
What he did. But, hang on. What he did was he walked away and made a diss song.
Okay, but this is what, all right, so we know what he did. But now, say had he, because Wack 100 saying like, yo, my nigga, you were supposed to pop. You were supposed to do everything in your power to get to this nigga, to finish this nigga, whatever the case, because you done talked about this nigga. Like, you the one that's bringing it up. You don't want to talk about rat catchers, this, that, and the third. So now, Wack is saying, yo, listen, you fraudulent and you're bogus because you didn't do what I expected someone to do who is talking about this person being a rat.
Let me ask you this. Is it what Wack 100 expected him to do, or is it all what we all expected him to do because what he was saying and the energy he was putting out? Which is why I was saying earlier, when you put out certain energy, yo, my man, you can't be out here talking about, I'm going to do this, and this person is this, and this person. This is the fucked up part about the internet, right? We can perceive whatever we want to be on the internet, and then when it's real time, we try to go the other route. What I'm saying is, if he would have just not said nothing about the young, whatever this kid was doing, the kid would have never even thought about to say nothing to him, or even have the heart to wait outside somewhere he was eating or he was hanging out at to say something to him. So what I need everybody to understand is what you put out there, you're going to receive. So if you out here rapping all this gangster shit, somebody's going to see if you gangster. If you out here calling somebody whatever, somebody, whether it be that person or whatever, and I don't need nobody to get what I'm saying twisted. I'm not saying Meek should have reacted, because me probably in that instance, I probably wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I probably wouldn't either because I know, all right, he got the phone, something happened, he gonna tell again. Cool. So we can't expect somebody to do something what we perceive them to do. What I'm saying is don't put the NG out in the first place. Yo, listen, if I don't like what you're doing, I'm not publicizing it.
So he shouldn't have said he was a rat or none of that shit. He should have just let that nigga alone, not having no comment on this thing.
Right. Not when the CEO of the fucking company you own is a rat. I mean, the CEO of the company that you a part of is a rat.
I mean, that's neither here nor there, though. This is what I'm saying. Just saying.
This is
no. I'm just trying to get where you coming from, because you're saying he shouldn't even have no parts of saying anything because it doesn't really affect him.
Not that. No. You misunderstanding my thing. You can't say you don't condone ratting. You can't say you don't condone ratting, but the company that you a part of, one of their people, is a snitch.
Yeah, but see, that's alleged. This is alleged. We're talking about this nigga went to jail.
It's not alleged.
Who?
It's not,
who's a snitch?
It's not alleged. It's not alleged.
Who's a snitch?
The
Where's
female,
the
I forgot her name. Is the female that
from Rock Nation?
It is the pay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll get you the name.
No. This is what I'm saying. No. All right. So, see, this is what I'm saying. So now, if Rock Nation, hold on, if Rock Nation cuts us a check to distribute our show, we're fucking with rats? That's what you telling me?
No, what I'm saying is this person fucks with him on a daily basis. I forgot what they do to him.
They might fuck with you on the real because they need to talk to the business owner of one of the owners of Catching Rats.
Yeah,
so now you have to deal with her. So now you're not going to deal with her. This is what I'm saying. So you're not going to deal with her on business. You're a civilian. I'm not. Our show isn't geared towards civilians. So now you're making a civilian choice to work with another civilian. So now, because we don't condone rats, we can't do a business deal with this shit.
So if you making my point for me. If you don't condone rats, why are you worried about what this kid is doing?
No, but see, this is what I'm saying. See, this is what no. All right, so now check it out. This is what since you brought it to us, this is what I like. All right, so now check it out, right? Rock Nation offers us a 50-50 deal. Yo, listen, we're going to give you half the money. We're going to give you all the money, but we want 50% we're going to split a company 50% with us. If Shorty is the spokesperson for that deal and she's a rat, I don't give a fuck. A nigga's not going to say because I cut the deal with this bitch that I fuck with rats. It don't matter if we're in contact every day. It doesn't work like that.
You can't be talking about rats then, man.
No.
It does. You can't. Yo, listen. You can't. This is the problem. This is the main problem. People pick and choose who they want to consider is really a rat and who's not a rat. If you saying you don't fuck with rats, you don't fuck with no rat. You can't pick and choose when it benefits you. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack because if a rat cuts you a check, then that means you're gonna put that.
No. What I'm saying is What I'm saying is all right. So I'm a civilian. I'm doing civilian work. That's what you telling me?
Yeah, but that's the thing. This is if you're civilian. No.
Meek's
not a civilian. Meek's out here talking about who?
Yo, dude. Do you think Stephen King is a serial killer? That's all I want to know.
No, listen, no, you change it. You're going left. You telling me Meek is a civilian. He's a civilian that talking about he don't fuck with rats. But he got a rat. But hang on, but he has a rat that hangs out with him. You can't pick and choose. That's like saying, yo, listen, this dude told, but I hang out with him because he don't tell on me. That's basically what you're doing.
Well, I mean, yeah, no. Listen. I gotta figure this one out because it doesn't. You're absolutely right. Like a rat is a rat. But my whole thing is like, all right. No. Hold on. No. I mean, my thing is this. So if you had a lawyer and you were fighting a murder case, El Chapo's lawyer, actually, or who's ever lawyer, Johnny Shapiro, right? and he went to jail or he was caught up in a case and he ratted on his co-defendants and he's the best lawyer in his position, you're telling me you won't, for your life, OJ, you're telling me that the same rules apply to the same nigga on the block that's snitching on a nigga to whether you're fucking with him, whether you're paying for this nigga to like to get you off? Like, I don't, this is the thing that I don't understand.
So you telling me, you telling me,
I know, I'm trying to understand it.
Hang on, so you telling me, hang on. So you telling me if my lawyer's a snitch, would I pay him to defend me?
No. Like, all right, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm talking about. The same motherfuckers who gave Al Sharpton a motherfucking job, the same motherfuckers who's calling Al Sharpton, yo, come up to Newburgh in March because such and such got killed. Al Sharpton is a fucking FBI informant.
Right.
So now we don't call Al Sharpton? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because Al Sharpton.
I don't call Al Sharpton.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying somebody who's not in the game. For a little girl who got shot. No.
Yeah, but it don't have nothing to do about the game. This is where you getting the fuck up. If you side, it don't have nothing to do. You could be a civilian. If you say, as a civilian who never does nothing in their life, and you say, I don't fuck with rats, you don't fuck with rats. You don't pick and choose what rat you could fuck with.
But that's what I'm saying. So now, all right, but I mean, so that's tough.
Shot, get what I'm saying. Shot, hold on. Get what I'm saying. You can't pick and choose what rat you fuck with because it benefits you. Either you fuck with them or you don't. You can't say, and I'm not saying you personally. Don't say.
No, I get that. No, I get all of that. My thing is like, if you're not in that life and you're a civilian, there is no such thing as a rat. Like, because what are they telling? Like, your morals say for you to rat. If you're a civilian, your morals say, yo, listen, if I witness something and they ask me to put my hand on the Bible and I'm a civilian, then I'm gonna swear to tell the truth, the whole truth. But are you ratting? And it goes to what is ratting. And it goes to what is ratting. What is ratting, Christopher?
You out of context with it. We talking about a guy. Let's say, for instance, you. Let's just say you. Hang on. Listen, because you talking about somebody who's in the life and not in the life. Meek Mill's not in the life no more. But he chooses to speak about this kid, and he's a rat. Notice how I'm not saying his name. Why I'm not saying his name? Because I'm not giving this guy no limelight, no energy, no nothing. Because I'm not trying to receive that energy, because the energy I give back is not going to be the energy as that is that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So when you're a civilian, you shouldn't be talking about this type of shit. Is the point I'm trying to make. If you're a civilian
now. I'm a civilian now, and I call a nigga a rat.
Yeah, but if a rat run down on you, you're gonna all right. This is the difference between you and what you call it. You're not gonna pick and choose. You're not gonna pick and choose what rat you can hang out with, what rat you can't hang out with. You're not fucking no rat. No, so again, it goes back to the story of what I'm saying. If you say you don't fuck with rats, then you don't fuck with rats. You can't pick. This is a lot of people do this. Oh, they didn't do it to me, so it's cool. Even the rapo type motherfucker. Oh, he didn't touch no female around me, so it's cool.
So now because we know, all right, this is what you're saying, that Meek fucks with a known rat. Like Shorty from Rock Nation is a known rat. It's public knowledge, all of this shit, right?
It's documented.
So
it's totally documented.
Oh no, but this is what I'm saying. So, all right, she told on some co-defendants, because I'm not familiar with her case.
She ran. Damn, I'm trying.
Tell me what her case is.
Yo, listen, I'm trying to find it right now. Listen, when I tell you what it is, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, they're bugging.
If you guys are tuned in, let me know.
When I look this shit up.
No, because I mean, yo, listen, like I said, Al Sharpton is a fucking rat. I don't fuck with Al Sharpton on no level.
All right,
no
check
level,
this out.
I fuck with Al Sharpton.
Check this out.
All right, go ahead.
Let me see Damn, it don't say the first name. Fuck. But somebody, I'm gonna just say this. Somebody a part of
I
that.
know there was a chick. I know there was the chick. The chick.
Right.
I don't know, but what was her situation? Son said what? She told on
She
the
was
cartel?
arrested with 35 kilos of coke.
Okay, and then she told. But
And she told.
She was in on it.
Nigga, she's the wife. Listen, and I don't
No,
listen,
I just want to know. Let me know because
by
I'm
saying this,
I know
I feel like
you know and I know we've sent people on trips with stuff in cars that they didn't know was in the car. So this is what I'm saying.
Listen, anybody who knows, damn man, yeah, listen, y'all gotta go look up yourself because I don't feel like saying no names. Just know, look up Shorty of Rocket. Look up, yeah, because I'm not no dry snitch ass nigga. That's not what I do. I'm telling y'all the information so y'all can go look it up.
Yeah.
Go look it up. A female of Rockefeller Records arrested in 1994. That's what I'm saying. Shorty told on everybody, and she's married to one of the guys who is his fucking right-hand man.
Yeah, then there's nothing else I can't do business with you. But I tell you this, unless you do a thorough research on that, we wouldn't know.
It's fast,
right?
No, but this is
no. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying because me and you.
Now, hang on. I'm gonna keep it.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. How I found out was the little boy who he's talking about spoke about it, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I go research the shit myself. And listen, anybody. This is all public information, y'all. Before y'all run out here and talk about. Yo, this dude is a snitch. This dude is if they really a snitch, you can find out. It's not hard to find out. And I went and looked up the article, and it said all that. Nigga, she told on cartels. Dude in the inbox, dude in the thing is saying it right there. She told on cartels.
All right,
this ain't no small time shit.
Then it ain't nothing to talk about. There ain't nothing to talk about.
So that's the point I'm trying to make. You can't pick and choose.
But you're saying,
hang on.
All right, go ahead.
Hang on. You can't pick and choose who you're going to fuck with because they're giving you a bag. If you don't condone something, you don't condone it. If you don't fuck with rapists, you don't hang out with a rapist because he's paying you to hang out with him. If you don't fuck with rats,
but this is what I'm... All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but you don't even make money. You don't even associate. Yo, listen, if I don't fuck with a rat, if I'm out here saying it to the world, yo, listen, I don't fuck with rats. I don't fuck with rats. I'm not fucking with rats. I don't care if you cut me a check. I don't care what you're doing. I'm not fucking with rats. I gotta stand on what I put out there. So when I put that energy out there, best believe it's gonna come back to me. Same thing with this situation. You can't me can't be sitting out here talking about yo, I don't fuck with rats. But meanwhile, I'm not saying he don't got to sign. I'm not saying not to sign with Rockefeller, but you could tell him, yo, listen, I don't want to mess with Whoopty Whoop.
See, because that's my next thing. Because I mean, there is no rats. But yo, listen. What the fuck? We get signed by Rockefeller and they say, yo, listen, we want to give you your own TV station like Revolt, but we want to be 50-50 with you. You get total control of everything. We handle distribution, but we split the profits 50-50. You own all rights to whatever content you put out. And the fucking accountant's a pedophile. Or the lawyer's a fucking rat who told on somebody else. So now we say, yo, we're not going to take this bag because this part of your staff told on this person,
listen to what you're
and
saying.
This one is a pedophile.
Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. If I'm out here physically telling everybody I don't fuck with these sorts of people, then I'm not fucking with them. That's my stipulation when we go do it.
This is what I'm saying. All right, so now, but you don't know. They got a lawyer team. You got a lawyer team. You don't know that one of the lawyers that happen to be retained by Rock Nation also copped out to a pedophile charge. And he's able to still continue law.
You don't know.
But this is what I'm saying. If I don't know, and now it comes out, it's like, wait a minute. So now you're supporting pedophiles because one of your lawyers with the company that you're signed with is a pedophile? See, no, because what you're saying is this nigga's hanging out with him. He's hanging out with him. We're not gonna be hanging out with a nigga who's talking about, yo, listen, let's go by the middle school. You get what I'm saying? While we discuss contracts. You get what I'm saying? That shit ain't gonna happen. But
I understand what you're saying. If you don't know, you don't know. But what I'm saying
is
this case, particularly this case, did not go unnoticed.
No, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of cases that don't go unnoticed until you got to deal with them. We don't deal with lawyers. We don't deal with lawyers on a regular basis. So there's a lot of shit that lawyers can get caught up in. Go ahead.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. If by so happens a lawyer told on some low level type person, somebody that nobody don't know, it might sneak through the wire. Nobody might hear about it. This case particular, when I'm telling you they told on cartels, everybody knew about this shit. This is a federally case. This shit was on fucking the news. When I went back reading it, I'm like, oh shit, I remember. But I didn't know the person because he's not as profound as he is now.
All right, I get it. So now check it out. How many co-defendants was there? How many people was involved in that case?
Hold on, let me see. She even told, wow.
No, I just want to know how many.
Jay-Z's right hand man. Hang on.
I believe it. I just want to know how many people. Because I'm pretty sure in an operation that big that there's probably about 30, 40 co-defendants. How many of these niggas is accountants?
There's probably more than that.
How many of these niggas is
This
lawyers?
is what I'm gonna do for you. Hang on, this one I don't know, but this is what I'm gonna do for you. Since you're so intrigued, I'm gonna put the link in your inbox. No. I'm gonna
check it out because
I'm gonna put the link in your inbox.
But don't get it twisted. I don't fuck with no rats on no level. But it's the same shit. It's the same vibe that you get that you don't fuck with rats on no level to where it's like, yo, listen.
78 people.
78 people. How many of those people is in the business world? Might be lawyers, doctors, whoever. They told on somebody to where you.
I don't know. They
only know of her because of Rock Nation.
They don't say those names.
Only because of who she's tied to. Now, if one of those people,
that's the point.
No, check it out. No, check it out. One of those people who's involved becomes our manager, right? We don't have no idea about none of this shit.
Nah, you bugging. Anybody I'm doing business with, I'm researching. You bugging.
Yeah,
you bugging. No, ain't no.
Not everybody. You're not gonna know everybody who's in a corporation. That's just unreal. To believe that is unreal.
You're not. But Google, listen. This is the blessing. This is the gift and the curse of the internet. It's not hard to type somebody's name in and that shit pop all up.
I mean, there's probably gonna be somebody on everybody's staff that you're not gonna fuck with.
No.
Universal.
Right. And again, money for me, and this is what I tell people all the time. Money for me don't make or break me. And what I mean by that is I don't live for money.
I get that. No.
So I'm not chasing. Hang on. I'm not chasing the opportunity for the money. And what I mean by that is I'm chasing an opportunity for what is gonna bring later. Like, yo, listen, anything that's going on right now, I'm trying to make sure that my kids are good. So I'm chasing that little $100,000 now, and that shit just gives me right now. What the fuck is that when I can make millions on millions down the line if it's structured right? So when I'm going to these people and I know I have something of value to these people, I'm not just accepting anything they're trying to give me. For instance, like this show. I could go on Apple, we could go to Spotify, we could go here, we could go wherever. But I'm not giving them the rights to the show.
No, I get that.
I'm not doing that because I'm not worried about chasing a dollar right now.
Okay, but now listen. If Apple comes to us and say, yo, listen, we're gonna do a show, we're gonna do in the studio, and it's gonna be a partnership. You guys keep all your rights to your creativity shit, right? Right? And we just promote, distribute, do everything on our end, and we split the checks 50-50. You signing that deal?
If they say we own all the rights to our shit?
Absolutely. Everything that you want in the contract is there. You signing the deal, right? Right. 3 weeks later, the junior vice president of Apple gets caught up in a pedophile scheme.
I'm not fucking with him.
No, but so now we telling them, yo, we not producing no content because of this nigga got caught up in the pedophile.
No. I'm telling them I'm not fucking with him personally. We can't do business with him. Get me somebody else who represents you that I can do business with.
Yeah, but they still have him retained on the staff, so everything is caught up with that.
That's fine. That's
Okay, all right.
fine.
I just want to make sure. No, I just want to make sure. Now, here's the flip
I'm
side.
not fucking with him.
Okay. I get it. But he's still part of the legal team of Apple, so he's going to represent us in any dispute that we may have. But we not fucking with him.
No, he's not. No, he's
I mean,
not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
no. Well, listen.
Again,
this goes
understand
into
this.
with Apple.
Understand
No.
this.
This is what I'm saying. If
Understand
their
this.
lawyers take care of everything and we don't have to pay for lawyers, and he's on retainment with them, so now we say, yo, listen, we don't want him representing us in this case, this lawsuit that could cost us a frivolous lawsuit. But if we don't do what we're supposed to do and have the best person on the team, which is their legal defense, we're going to say, now we're going to go get our own lawyer? Like that, I'm trying to figure out, how do you handle that?
If I'm saying I don't fuck with pedophiles, then I'm not fucking with them. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I need you to understand. If I'm out here telling the world I don't fuck with some type of people, I can't pick and choose when I can fuck with them to benefit me.
I get that. No, I get that. But what I'm saying is, if you're in a situation to where it is totally out of your control, dude, you signed
your question.
No. You signed the contract. No. You signed the contract. We signed. This is why I asked you this. This is so that you wouldn't switch up nothing. That's why I say, yo, we signed the contract with Apple, Apple Music, and we say, yo, listen, in the contract, Bob, Jim, such and such and such and such is our lawyers. These are the people who are gonna represent us in any situation that we come across. One of them niggas get caught up in a situation and it's tied to us. Now you saying, yo, I don't want him representing us. This is in the contract that we signed. So now do you say, yo, listen, we're not doing the show until you let us out of the contract?
All right, now let me tell you again. If I'm out here promoting that I don't fuck with those type of people, yes. We're not doing nothing until you fix whatever. That's what I'm saying. The type of energy you put out is what you're gonna receive. If I'm out here telling people I don't fuck with these type of people, I can't fuck with them where it benefits me. And I need everybody, every motherfucking body to understand that.
At the same time, like, same thing with Whack 100, because now if you sign that dotted line and you telling them, yo, listen, you can't produce, like, yo, listen, if that's how you live, you can't go against that contract. That's gonna get you in the poorhouse. No, I'm just saying. No. I'm
that's
cool
what I'm saying. If you out here again, if you out here promoting that type of shit, yeah, I don't fuck with this people, I don't fuck with that people, I don't fuck with them. And then when it benefits you, you fuck with them. What does that say about you? Like, do you really not fuck with them, or you just saying that because that's the hot thing, or that's the hot thing to say right now?
No. What I'm saying is, yo, listen, it's not the hot thing to say, or you're going against what you say that you don't fuck with. It's no different than Nipsey. Nipsey got killed because he said he don't fuck with motherfucking snitches. So now this nigga, a snitch nigga, runs down on him, right? Now Nip could have just took the picture or did whatever he had to do, like Meek Mill. Walk away, did whatever he had to do. Instead, he kept it a buck and said, yo, listen, my nigga, you know I don't fuck with you. You a rat, right? Okay, cool. Double back. No Nipsey. Now this is what I'm saying. So now when you put those things out there, there's the flip to the side of the coin. And this is what us as people who provide this information to the people have to let them see before it's too late. Before I'm
telling them, I'm telling them all the answers. I'm telling them right now. If you not about that type of time, don't talk about it.
So then what you're saying is Nip got what he deserved. That's what he put
what
out
I'm saying
there.
is Nip stood on no. Maybe that's the Cavassier. What I'm saying is Nip stood on what he stood for.
Okay.
R.I.P. that man. Respect to that man. He stood on what he stood. He said he ain't fuck with rats. He don't fuck with rats. You're not taking a picture of me. You're not coming next to me. You're not doing none of that. You can't pick and choose who you fuck with when it benefits you.
I get that. But do you see the flip side of the coin? Because now there's no more. And
that's what I'm trying to tell you. The energy.
No, hold on. Because now now it could have went because we do have an example. Nip is an example. So it could have went, yo, fuck you.
Right.
I'm not, no, hold on. And then double back. And then me could have been dead. And now it's Dream Chasers lives on. I'm just trying to make
yeah, but I'm telling you all the answers. But listen to what I'm telling you. When you put out, I said this earlier, when you put out that energy, you get that energy in return. Hang on. So if you don't want no rat to come around you, hang on. If you don't want no rat to come around you, don't talk about no motherfucking rat. Because 9 times out of 10, then they ain't gonna come next to you.
So when did we hear Nip talk about a rat? Because a rat came around them and killed him. This is what I'm saying. Because
Nip been talking about it. Nip talked about it in a lot of shit. I don't fuck with rats. I don't fuck with this. He stood on that, and I respect him for that. R.I.P. Yo, listen, utmost respect for that man. He stood on what he stood on. Now Meek, on the other hand, is out here talking crazy, and then if they're talking crazy, this happens. So now you got a choice. Either you talking about it and you're gonna live what you're saying, because in mad shit did he say he's threatening to put hands and feet on motherfuckers. Now this happens and you choose whatever you choose. Now that's your fate. You can choose it. That's fine. Nobody should be able to decide what you choose to do. But what I'm saying is, don't say you don't fuck with something, and then when it benefits you, fuck with it. That's the point I'm trying to make. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. Everybody don't have to know your decision. Like now, I don't gotta sit here and tell everybody I don't fuck with rats.
No. I get it now. So your beef isn't with Meek over how he handles the situation. It was the fact that he's telling people that he don't fuck with rats, but meanwhile he fuck with rats. So you're okay with how he handles the situation?
You know, I'm cool with him walking away because there's you know this than me. There's a time and a place for everything.
No. Because we were arguing 2 different points. That's why I asked you that. So because we're not arguing, because my whole thing is he did the right thing. Fuck Whack 100. You know, he can eat one because he's bugging out. My thing is
right.
So we agree on that.
I'm not saying Whack is right. I'm not saying Whack is right. What I'm saying is when you put out that energy, you receive it. So if he would have never spoke about this kid or never said anything or just kept it to his people, yo, listen, man, I don't fuck with son, that kid would have never felt like he could do what he could do. Because listen, when you out here on the internet,
go ahead. No, because I was gonna say you specifically when he was calling out son, like he went out of his way to talk about 6ix9ine and or whatever dude. And he said, yo, listen, if I ever saw him or whatever the case. So he kept poking this rat ass nigga. Like, see, me, I don't fuck with rats on no level. And people will tell you, like, there's people who I've known since I was a little nigga. And they've told, and we don't have no ties, but I don't big them up. I don't talk about why I don't fuck with
that's
them.
The point. Exactly. You don't
this nigga's a rat.
You don't talk about them. You don't talk about them, which in turn don't make them feel like they got to say something to you. You see what I'm saying? When you make somebody feel empowered to be like, yo, listen, I got to say something. Listen, we know this kid's tactics. Like, he's known for shit like this. Popping up 2, 4, 5 in the morning when nobody's outside and act like he's outside. Yo, listen, look where I'm at. Nobody's here. You know what this kid does.
No, I get what you're saying.
So you open yourself up to these antics.
He wouldn't run up. He wouldn't find out, yo, Jay-Z is at Mr. Chow's and be outside talking about, yo, Jay, Ho, what up? You want to fight? Right. Because Ho ain't mentioning this thing. Then, all right, I got you.
Let me put you on to something else. If you so gangster, you chasing Safari around for some dumb Safari. Come on, Safari. I'm gonna say that again, Safari. But you see this kid and you talking about you don't fuck with people like him, and you don't do something.
No. Hold up. I gotta stop you there because there's some niggas that. Hold on. No. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Let me speak my piece, and I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. There's some niggas that I would chase, and there's some niggas where I'm like, if I even get to this nigga, or even if I remotely look like I'm chasing this nigga, I'm going to jail. There's some niggas where I would chase because they talk that tough guy shit. That I'm gonna show everybody that you're not tough. So I'm going to put you in a position to be a rat. Because if you don't be a rat, then I'm gonna beat you up, or I'm gonna pistol whip you, or whatever the case may be. You're gonna lose. You're gonna be on the losing end of whatever battle. So now, where does that fit in that? Like, because I know there's some people I would literally chase because they say they're not gonna call the cops, and there's some niggas that I'm gonna be like, yo, hold up, leave that nigga alone because I already know where that's going. That doesn't make me less of a person.
If you let me give y'all a drill real quick. If you have to chase somebody to put hands and feet on them,
no,
8 times out of 10 they're gonna tell on you. They're gonna tell on you.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about. Yo, listen, if I got a beef with a rat ass nigga and I know I run down on this nigga and all he's gonna do is run and tell the police, then I'm not gonna run down on this. Listen, I don't got no time for that. But if I got a beef with a nigga and he's talking about, yo, listen, he wants to give me the fair one, or he's not part of that situation, then I'm gonna give him an opportunity.
You added to the thing. Safari never once said he was gonna do anything.
No. But he said he wasn't calling the cops.
But I'm saying, let's clip.
He's a thug. He's portraying like he's a thug. He hasn't gone to the cops yet. So when that situation happened, and it wasn't until he got his jury took it that we realized that he's not caught up like that. But before that, he's been calling me out. He was talking crazy about me.
Time out. You telling me, yeah, but never once did he talk crazy. He was talking shit. Never once did he talk. Again, this is the beauty of the internet. Hang on.
We know. Go ahead. Because we know bitch ass niggas who talk that tough shit. No. Fuck all that. But we know bitch ass niggas that talk shit, and then you look at me like, yo, my nigga, what you gonna do? You really gonna beat this nigga up? And you know he's a bitch ass nigga, but he talking tough. But this is what?
There's a difference. There's a difference when somebody talking shit and you see them and they right here and you could tell when you kind of make a move, this motherfucker's like, and you like, oh, then he's not really about it. And when somebody's on the internet tweeting some shit. You see where I'm going with this shit? Like, yo, listen, these guys on the internet tweeting with each other, talking about whatever. And never, if anybody ever thought Safari was a gangster, smack the shit out yourself.
No. I mean, my thing is this: is perception is a motherfucker, and then sometimes when
that's what I'm saying. That was never perceived by Safari ever. Who was perceived as the gangster has always been Meek. So again, when you come into this, you put this out, and you the gangster, and you do whatever, and you don't fuck with this person, and you don't fuck with that person. You can't pick and choose who you fuck with or who you run down on when it's been. You can't say, yo, listen, I'm gonna run down on this person because I know they're gonna run. And it's gonna look good because there was the same amount of cameras. Hang on, there was the same amount of cameras at that incident as there was as the other incident.
Yo, if a nigga is talking crazy,
chasing them around the fucking thing.
Listen. If a nigga is on the internet talking crazy, like he's tough, he gun butt niggas, he shoot niggas, he beat niggas up, and he's talking about me,
I'm not chasing him.
No. This is what. Hold on. No. You don't have to chase him. You can just run down on him. Yo, if y'all at the same spot,
That's
yo, listen. Then now this is a situation. But hold on. You don't say nothing the whole time. The whole time. This guy's a tough guy. He's a thug. Now you know he's ass. I know he's ass. But because you don't say nothing, nobody else know he's ass. Everybody else thinks that this, because of your quietness, he's tough. He can say whatever he want to say. Hold on, let me finish. It ain't about proving. It ain't even about proving. It ain't about proving because what do you say? What do you say? Perception is what? Your first impression is what? Because this is what when people put out hold on. When people put out an image of what you are and you don't defend the image that you are, then what does that say about your image?
Yeah, but you just said you know son is pussy. So if you know he's pussy and you keep pursuing that, hang on. If you keep pursuing that, what does that say about you?
All right.
Understand.
No. Maybe you're not understanding it. Because this is my thing.
Stop making excuses for these motherfuckers. If I'm out here and I'm claiming I'm thorough, hang on. If I'm out here claiming that I'm thorough and I'm this and I'm that, I can't pick and choose who I run down. Oh, I'm not gonna run down on this dude because he about it. So I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna run down on this dude because I know he's soft. Same thing with the snitches. You can't fuck with who you want to fuck with when you want to fuck with. If you about that type of time, you want that time all the time. And this is what
all right,
fucks
so
up
now,
the music game because
so
then now,
all right, so now because you are about that time, and somebody mentions your name, and the person who's about that time goes and handles that situation, what are you gonna tell that person? Yo, you played yourself because you know that he's not about that time. And even though he's putting it out there that he's about that time, you should sit back and not do nothing because you know better. But however many files, it's like Trump.
Right.
It's like Trump. You know that Trump is crazy, but you're not, or Trump is lying, and you got the proof to show people Trump is lying. You're not supposed to tell people. You're supposed to sit back.
Different. That's different.
I mean, no, because no, if somebody's telling a lie, if somebody's telling a lie about you,
you bugging.
So you're not supposed to say nothing about the lie?
You're bugging. You're talking about two different things. So you're bugging. You're talking about telling somebody, oh, this person's lying, as in telling somebody that they could take their freedom away.
No.
That's
What I'm saying
is, what I'm saying
no,
is,
if some
listen,
person is saying, if a nigga's saying, yo, listen, you's a rat, you told on this person, you fucked up this person's freedom, you did this, and that's a lie, and you go and see that person, you're wrong. Because you know that's a lie, you know the person is saying it is lying on you, but in return, to save face, you don't deal with that lie. That's what I'm asking.
No, anytime. Listen, I don't know how motherfuckers grew up, but anytime I committed any type of thing that I could go to jail for, I didn't want nobody to know.
I get that.
So the same thing applies now. So if you around and you know we're in a day and age where motherfuckers got these and they record and everything, again, there's a time and a place for everything. So how you react is going to be the reaction you get. So if you jump on somebody right then and there, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get caught. Somebody's gonna tell on you. But now if you play smart, the people I know and I learned from, or I've watched situations, I'm observing, I watch what goes on. I watch to see, all right, yo, listen, if I knock right now when there's 20 people outside, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go to jail. But if I wait to catch this person tomorrow when he's by himself, or next week when he forgot about me, my outcome of getting away, my chances are fucking more higher.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
But again,
I get that.
But again, hang on, but I'm not putting this energy out. I'm not running around here telling people, yo, I don't do this, or I do this, or I do that. So it's a different type of energy that I'm receiving. You get what I'm saying? If me, like, once again, going back to this whole shit, and I think we did this after this, if Meek don't put that energy out, that kid don't feel like he got to run down on him. Which in turn, Meek don't got to sit here and tell people, oh, Meek don't got to sit here and tell people, oh, I don't mess with this dude. I don't mess with that dude.
What up? What up? She came to say the show is over. She came to say the show is now over. I mean, my thing is this.
Listen,
me personally, I got niggas that's running their mouth, talking all types of crazy shit, putting videos out, making rap albums, mixtapes, all that bullshit. I don't say nothing. So now, in the same breath, people believe this stupid fuckboy shit. So now. No,
they don't.
Yeah, listen.
You wrong.
So
you think no, shot. I'm gonna keep. Listen, if I don't keep it a stack with you, who will? You think that egotistically, because your ego and your pride, and your pride, you think people think that whatever you're talking about is relevant. When you don't give the limelight to people, there's nothing for them to stand on. And whether you choose,
the limelight is crazy to stand on. Dude, you share the music. So now when you say that there's no leg to stand on, dude, this is what I'm saying. So now if people don't understand where the bullshit is coming, people will sit back and be like, yo, this is okay. This is all right. You know why this is all right? Because he's sharing it and he didn't say this was wrong. And they're sharing it and they're saying it's all right. Nobody is speaking on what's going on, but everybody's spewing a lie.
Yeah, but
so
whatever,
now,
once again, it's not screwing a lie. Nobody needs to know. Whatever you decide to do, nobody needs to know about it. When you make whatever you decide to do, you made it. That's the point I'm trying to make. we so caught up, and people
No, no, no.
so caught
I mean,
trying
no,
to
no. So I attracted this.
everybody
That's
else.
what you're saying, because you said when people put out certain things come back to you. So now I attract.
And by whatever energy, no, not you. This is where you fucking up. Listen to what I'm saying. Whatever energy is getting put out from wherever else, energy is gonna come back to that other person. So now when the energy comes back, nobody needs to know but that person and the person who wanted the energy to come to them in the first place. You get where I'm going with this?
No. I get it. I mean, it makes sense.
But now when somebody puts out, when somebody put like 6ix9ine, somebody he does what he does. Meek Mill talks about it. All that does is put the limelight and give this kid a platform to step on to feel like he could do what he did. Now Meek Mill don't say nothing, and then he sees this kid and he does whatever he does, whether he stays quiet, whether he puts hands and feet on this kid. We talking about something totally different right now.
All right. So you really believe that if Meek didn't say nothing about the situation, people would probably perceive this as different? Like if he didn't lie and say, yo, he spit on dude, and if he wouldn't have said nothing at all, let dude post a picture and everything, and wouldn't have said nothing about it, no, there wouldn't have been no backlash on me.
What they could have said. He didn't give him. He didn't
Wack,
give him. He didn't give him nothing to.
Wack just
Yeah, but
got
Wack
a
is telling
platform.
y'all. Yeah, but Wack is telling y'all exactly what I'm telling y'all. If you don't ever say you don't mess with this, then there's nobody who can say anything about that because you never said it. This is what people need to understand. What they say is powerful.
Right.
Everything you say is powerful.
Say what you just said. Say what you just said, because that goes back to what I said. Whatever you say is powerful because what? Somebody is always listening, right? Right?
Right.
Right.
It's up to you to give them the merit. Yeah, but you're not listening to my point. You just want to hear your point. It's up to you to give them the merit so that people could see or hear what this guy is saying is true. So, for instance, if Meek Mill don't never say nothing about this kid, when this happens, nobody says, oh, yo, he was wilding. He shouldn't have said that because he never gave son the limelight. But now when he seen the kid and he did whatever he did, now we talking about a whole different storyline. Oh, yo, this guy said something to him. He never said nothing. He walked away. That shows the growth in Meek Mill. He just came home from doing this amount of time. He's on parole. He's down the right path, right? Now he puts hands and feet on him. This is the storyline. Oh, convicted felon did this and this and this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm going with? Yo, listen, people, understand this. I don't make it this far in life without telling y'all what I'm telling y'all right now. There's a time and a place for everything. The reaction don't need to be right then and there when that person wants that reaction. That reaction has to be on your time.
Do you? All right. Let me ask this question. Do you agree that there needs to be an equal and opposite reaction to all actions?
I don't know. That's I can't. That warrants the person. Again, if I'm sitting here telling people, yo, every time somebody does something to you, you gotta react, I'm a hypocrite. And what I mean by that is because there's certain shit that people do that I'm not gonna react. And there's certain shit that they do that I feel like I have to. But when I have to, it's gonna be on my terms. It's gonna feel like when I have the best chances of doing whatever I need to do to make sure I'm good, whether that be getting away or that be making sure that everybody's safe or whatever the case may be. We have to stop letting other people dictate what's good for us and what we do, whether we react, whether we don't react, whether we get money, whether we don't get money, whether we workers, whether we bosses, whatever. That is on the person.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, like I said, certain situations they're just different. They're different in between. Every situation is unique.
Every situation.
I mean, because I'm scared. Like, yo, real talk. If a nigga that I know is a rat, right? I'm kind of hesitant to be around this person, only because them niggas might feel because I'm built a certain way that the only way to redeem themselves is to do what happened to Nick. So now my thing is just to keep away from these niggas. Like, I don't want no contact with none of these niggas because
Yeah,
a square
in the
nigga
same
will shoot
context, in
you
the
guys
same context,
Go
right?
ahead.
But in the same
Because
context of what you're saying is, that's the same thing that's the same thing this man.
watch it.
That's the same thing this man stood on.
Yeah, but
That's
my
the same
whole thing is
this
this.
man
My whole
stood
thing
on.
is
He
this.
stood on that.
Yeah, but my whole thing is this. Go ahead. I hear you. My whole thing is this: is that when you get into a situation to where you're just caught up and it's on the fly, you can't just go ahead and just say, "Yo, listen, this is how this shit is just gonna." We're not gonna do it like this right now because that's not gonna work. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not gonna work. So now I'm in a situation where it's like, yo, listen, God forbid one of them rat ass niggas come in the shop. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm more hesitant to tell a nigga, yo, get the fuck out of here because you're a rat. Because I might be cutting somebody's hair and they might feel a certain type of way that way and try to sneak me. It's not that, you get what I'm saying? Like that's what happened with
I get what you're saying, but that's where it becomes. Listen, and you gotta evaluate what's going on around you, right? When you stand on something, you stand on something. Anything can happen when you stand on what you stand on, right? So when you say you don't do X, Y, and Z, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you just got to be vigilant what you're saying and what you're putting out there, man. If you say you're a gangster, be a gangster all the time. If you say
you
for
have no
real,
choice
and you
but to be a
telling,
gangster. You have no choice but to be a gangster all the time. Because, yeah, don't pick and choose.
Somebody's gonna test it.
Yeah, niggas is definitely.
And that goes with the same thing. That's the point I'm trying to make. You can't pick and choose who you can't say, yo, listen, I don't mess with this, but then when it benefits you, you mess with it. You can't do that because then that puts you in the same lines of what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, there's a time and a place for everything. Every reaction don't deserve a reaction right then and there. You gotta make sure whatever you're gonna do, best interest you, not the motherfucker next to you, not the 100 motherfuckers who's in your ear saying you gotta do because 9 times out of 10, those motherfuckers gonna run when it gets to get that.
All right, so now I get that. Now this is what I'm saying. This nigga's a rat. I don't fuck with him, but he might fuck with some people that I know or I deal with. Now my thing is, yo, I don't fuck with rats. Death to all rats. Do I kill this motherfucker? Or do I just say, nah, chill, whatever. You deal with the nigga because you fuck with this nigga. So now, but this is what I'm saying. So now do what my question is, I'm not even going to get into it. We're going to get into it next show because we done already passed our time.
Yeah,
no, because my whole thing is this. Because like you said, you can't pick and choose when you fuck with rats or when you don't fuck with rats.
Yeah, but don't mean you gotta do something to every rat either.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, like I said, like I know people who don't fuck with rats, but might have relatives that are rats, and they be at their house, they hang out, they have other. So now, do you stop dealing with them because you know they're a rat? And I'm talking about paperwork, everything. Do you just say, yo, listen, I can't have you around me because you're a stone cold rat? But if you do, and you say, yo, because this is my son's cousin or my wife's uncle or whatever the case may be, do you say, yo, I'm cool with that? Interesting.
No, you say I'm not fucking with it.
I mean, because a lot of people say, yo, I don't fuck with rats. But then it'd be like, yo, wait a minute. Didn't your cousin's uncle tell on such and such? And we showed you the paperwork. And you like, yeah, but. And it's like, yeah, but, they don't live that life no more.
That's what I mean. You can't.
That's what I'm asking.
That's the point I'm trying to make. You can't pick and choose. Yeah, but you can't pick and choose. Again, it goes back to what I've been saying the whole time. You can't pick and choose. You can't do it. Oh, so my uncle was a rat before, but he's not a rat now, so I'm cool with him. You can't do that. If you don't fuck with them, you don't fuck with them. You can't pick and choose. So if your man's cousin, uncle, brother is a rat, and that dude is around, let's say he invites you to the birthday party of the kid, and you go there, and he's there. If you don't fuck with those people, you leave. Or you be about it and you do something to him. Or no. And you, out of respect for the kid, you eat that. Hang on. Or out of respect for the kid, you eat that. You stay quiet, and then if it really bothers you that much, when you see later, you address that when it's beneficial for you, not on nobody else's time.
Well, see, I mean, my thing is this. Me personally, I'm not a rat hunter. I've never been a rat hunter. I know niggas who hunt these niggas who be like, oh yeah, you got the paperwork, and then they thirsty to do something to these things. My thing is this: if I know you're a rat, I could be in the same area with you. All of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna put myself in a position for you to rat with me. Am I gonna hurt you? Nah, you got your shit already coming to you. But I could be civil. I could be in a spot with 6ix9ine and not even think about touching this nigga. Because I don't give a fuck enough to touch this nigga. That's just me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I will interview 6ix9ine right now.
Yeah, I might have to step away for that one. Yeah, me personally,
you want to know why? No. You want to know why? This is the difference. This is what I'm saying. Because I want to know what the fuck makes him think the way he thinks. I don't care. Listen, what he did, I don't condone. I don't agree with it. I stand on it. I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. I don't want those people around me. But again, I'm not out here saying it every day. I'm not saying this kid's name. I'm not saying whatever. What I would like to do is sit down with him and say, how did you get from here to here? Not saying it's going to be a smooth interview and I won't tell him to go eat it or do whatever. I don't know. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't want to hear his side of the story.
I don't care. That's just me. Because a rat is a rat. So now my whole thing is
I do care. You want to know why?
Why?
Nah, this is the problem. If we don't understand their logic, how can we understand them? How can we understand? Yo, listen. People fuck with certain people for different things, right? So, for instance, you might mess with me because I do certain things for the company that whatever. Or if it wasn't even the company, I did certain things before that you seen that you liked, that you didn't like. There was something in me that we wanted to hang out with each other, right? I want to know, why does somebody who does what he does do that thing besides save himself? There's something inside him besides save himself that made him make that decision. I want to know what it is. So when the next motherfucker comes next to me, I know what to be looking for. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I don't want to hang out with this motherfucker.
No, I get that.
I don't want to be cool.
And that's the difference between you and everybody else. But you also giving this guy a platform.
Yeah, because I want everybody to be aware of it. See,
I get all of that. I get all of that because there's some people. There's a lot of media that says, "Yo, listen, we don't condone that, so we're not going to allow him. We're not even going to give him a platform. We think that he's bad for the culture, and that any type of light is bad for the culture. So we don't even care. Like me personally, I don't care what makes him tick to want to tell on somebody else to free up yourself, because whatever it is, once you decide that to get lesser time for yourself, you're less of you not the man that I think of as a man. So I don't give a fuck what your reason is. There's something, that mental block in you is enough. Is enough. That's enough. I don't need to understand.
It's not.
All right.
Because if you don't understand what his type of person is or what he's thinking, and you can't tell.
What do you think you're going to get from that?
You can't distinguish.
What do you think you might get from it? What do you think it might be?
You might get certain characteristics. You might get
That's
certain.
what I'm saying. But what?
You might get certain characteristics from him, or certain sayings that he keeps saying over and over and over, or certain reactions that you get out of him that you might, oh damn, this motherfucker just doing that the other day. This motherfucker just said that sneaky shit that he just said. This motherfucker just said it the other day. If you don't, listen, we learn from research and revisiting shit and studying it. So we don't study somebody like this guy. We don't understand the other people who are like him. So we don't know who to stay away from.
You know what? I get that. And this is the half glass, half empty model. I would rather give the light to somebody who's a stand-up dude. Let's go talk to Guy Fisher. What made you stand up and take 30 years when you could have just told and did nothing? Fuck a 6ix9ine. And no, hold on, let me finish. That goes to where I'm at. I would rather spend my time and focusing on, okay, how do I get more real niggas like you around me? How do I get to the point to where it's like, yo, listen, I don't have to worry about the fake because I'm concentrating on niggas who are about positive growth, who are about holding it down, their morals. Later about finding out what made him tell. I want to know what made you stay the path that what you started, because you started this way and you kept going this way. What was it?
You know that about them already. You know that they loyal and that they stand up dudes and they stand on what they saying. What I'm trying to say is, if we could figure out.
There's more people who tell rather than there is to go to trial. We look at just Sullivan County. I would rather talk to Bam, AB, them niggas than David. This is just my thing because I done seen this nigga. I done seen him rat. I done seen him rat in jail. I mean, whatever I show you, I can show you paperwork. But this is what I'm saying. I would rather sit down and say,
yo, if you don't understand. Yeah, but if you don't understand the psyche of why he's thinking the way he's thinking, all he's gonna do is catch more stand-up motherfuckers. So if you can understand why this dude is thinking, and you could see somebody and see what they're doing and how they're moving, and quickly determine, yo, this dude has the same characteristics as this motherfucker over here, I'm not fucking with him. Listen, I'm gonna be dead honest with you, and I said this shit many times. I'm mad observant. Why I'm mad observant is because I watch what people do, what they react, how they say, what they do, when they do what they do. And that tells me what type of, like Tisha asked me the other day when she told me, you a good judge of character. And I'm like, yo, that's one thing I pride myself on my whole life. Why I made it to where I'm at today is because I look at people, I'm watching what they're doing, I'm watching what they're saying, I'm watching how they react to situations, and I'm looking at them. So when the shit happens, when I'm there, that's the first thing that pops in my head. Yo, hang on, this motherfucker said this last time. I know I can't do what I'm gonna do around him right now because possibility is he might do what X, Y, and Z. But if I didn't expose that or learn that from him, I would have never known, and I would have put myself in a situation to where I know, man, people who have done it react because they don't really know this guy, and this guy is the first time he's around, and then all of a sudden they do it 20 years.
I'm gonna bring it back to what you said. If you concentrate on shit like that, then shit like that is gonna happen. So now, no, hold on. So now when you concentrate on figuring out why niggas tell on people like 6ix9ine and all that other shit, instead of me, where I say, yo, listen, I don't want to listen. Let's get somebody who out there. No, hold on. Can I finish? Let me study some people who held their own and became successful afterwards. Because there's plenty of people who went and did their bid, didn't tell, became successful. Let's bring more light to these people so that is what I encounter. So now I can determine who is really about improving versus who is acting like they're improving, because I done studied and I done had conversations with people who have shown, yo, damn, Guy Fisher got out of jail. He held his time. Now he owns this, and this. Okay, I'm going to bring light to this, and this because I want more of this. Later about guys who didn't hold on, because what's going to end up happening is I'm always going to be, because I know this and I know what to look for in this, I'm going to always be looking for this. Verse, I'm talking to guys who came home, started their own recycling company, the chicks who came home and started their own bakery or whatever the case may be, and held it down. These are the people that we're bringing to the forefront. So now we can recognize people more so they're doing more positive versus recognizing people who are trying to get over on us. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you get it?
But you're not getting what I'm saying. If you understand a loyal person, you understand their mindset, right? You know what type of person they are. But if you never had a conversation with somebody to say, yo, why the fuck did you do X, Y, and Z? Not saying you gotta fuck with them. You just trying to figure out, besides them trying to save themselves, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. We know the answer to what I'm trying to say. They're trying to save themselves. But there's something else inside of them that is making them make that decision. If you can figure that out, it's not that you're looking for the answer all the time. It will spark something in you when you next to a motherfucker and he says something that you can be like, oh, hang on, damn, when I had a conversation with this motherfucker, he said that. So now you're aware of what's going on.
No, I get it. I mean, like I said, it's all on the purpose of what you're looking for. If you're looking to pick his brain and find out people to stay away from, then that's cool. If you're trying to pick somebody's brain, the people that you're trying to be around, then that's cool too.
No,
I mean, it's all on.
no, see, that's when you. No, it's not cool. It's not cool. You trying to pick their brain so you know who's gonna affect you. So, for instance,
I
every
mean, it's the
person I
same
hang out
way.
with,
It's the
I
same thing, dude. Dude, it's either keeping people out of your circle or bringing people into your circle. So now, are you trying to be around more
yeah, but
successful
if
people,
you don't,
or are you worried about keeping less successful people out? Because that's what it comes down to. Are you learning? Do you want to learn
let me
how to
keep it.
spot less
Since
successful people
since you
or
saying
less
that,
loyal people, or do
let me
you
give
want to
you,
learn how to spot
let me give you
more
the
loyal
best.
people?
Let me give you the best example. Let me give you the best example I can give you because you're not understanding what I'm saying. I want to learn from the most richest person in the world, but I also want to learn from the motherfucker who had it and went broke. Why? Because I want to understand how he got broke, what he
Do you,
did, so I can
no, but
understand what not to do. But I also want to learn from the
But we're
richest
not worrying
person.
about
Hang
but we're
on.
not
I
worrying
also
about
want
why
to
he's
learn from the
broke. We're
richest
talking
person.
about his
Hang
morals.
on. Hang
His
on.
morals was already fucked up. We're not talking about
Yeah,
why
but
he's broke.
all right. So let me put
That's
it
what
like
you
this.
want to know. You want to know why he's
Damn, this
unloyal,
guy don't
not
cuss
why
at
he's
all.
broke.
So let me put it like this. You just said money, so I related to money. So let me relate it to what you want to say.
No, I want to
I
relate
want
it
to
to why you
know.
want to
I
talk
want
to
to
him.
know. I'm telling you what you just told me. I want to know what the most loyal person is thinking. Who I
Okay.
prefer, who I want to be around. I
That's not what
also
you
want to
that's
pick
not
the
all right.
brain. I'm just telling you two different scenarios. I want to know the
No,
rich person, the broke person. I want to know the loyal person, and I want to know what this rat motherfucker's thinking, so I know who to stay away from. That's all
I
I'm
get
telling
that.
you.
I know, I get that. But like I said, I'm not worried about learning about a rap motherfucker. I'm more worried about learning
If
about
you
loyalty.
don't learn, how
That's
you
all I
don't
said.
know what to stay away from?
Hey, listen. Hey,
If you
whatever
don't
you
know, if
chose to
hang
do
on,
is on you. But what I'm saying is, what I'd rather spend my time doing. That's why I said I would back away from that. Talk to me when you got somebody who came home, did the right thing, stood the path. If you want to find out what made him turn to a rat bastard, which didn't turn to a rat bastard. He was always a rat bastard. It was always embedded in him. He just had the opportunity didn't present itself until it presented itself. Then he showed his fucking true colors. I don't give a fuck.
and there's a cat. There's a Yeah, but if you don't give a fuck and you don't understand, then you liable to let a motherfucker like that next to you.
No, why? No. You know why? Because I'm concentrating on nothing but loyalty traits. So I don't have no time to be worrying about niggas like 6ix9ine. I don't give a fuck about niggas
One
like 6ix9ine.
always
I'm trying.
stop.
I mean, hey,
Keep
like
it
I
keep
said,
it
it's
real with
glass
yourself.
empty. It's
Keep it real
glass
with
empty,
yourself.
glass
Hang on.
full. It's what
Keep
you
it real
rather
with
do.
yourself. No, keep it real with yourself. In every circle, there's somebody. If you don't know how to pick that motherfucker out your circle, you're gonna go down.
I get
If
that.
we
I get
don't
that.
understand how these motherfuckers think, or
You're gonna.
hang on,
All
or
right.
we don't understand how they gonna react, we're susceptible to that.
Okay. All right. All right. Now check this out. I'm gonna know exactly what traits he possessed because he's gonna possess the total opposite of a nigga who's loyal. So I'm gonna know everything that I need to know and then pass
Not
it
true.
on. No,
Not
hold on.
true.
A majority.
Not
My
true.
thing is, all right. So now what? All right. So now, like I said, it goes to the glass empty, glass full. Do you want to know more loyalty traits or do you want to know more disloyalty
No.
traits? That's what it comes down to. Because I don't want to. Why do
No.
you think nobody else is giving this dude a platform? Because
Nobody's giving him the platform because nobody wants to understand. Yeah, listen, what I want, again, my opinion, I want to know what made him do, even though I think I know the answer already, was to save himself, which I'm 100% sure that's what it was. But what makes a person think like that? What makes a person think, yo, listen, it's me over them? So for me, being a father, it's not me over anybody, it's my kids before me. So that's my mindset. What makes a person say it's me before anybody else? That's what I'm trying to understand. So when I understand that from this person, I know when a motherfucker comes around me, when he says certain shit, how he reacts, how he does certain shit, how I gotta react towards this person.
And like I said, because that's the questions that you're asking, you're gonna attract those. I'm asking a totally
Never.
different question.
No.
No, hold on.
Shot, I've been like this. You knew me how long? How long have you knew me?
Okay, hold on. Just answer my question. So what am I looking for when I say, yo, listen, I'm gonna skip out on that. I'd rather, yo, let's go talk to Guy Fisher, who's gonna say, yo, listen, he held it down, even though Nikki Barnes told on him over a chick. and they were all involved, but he held it down. Now he's doing this, that, and the third. So now what am I looking for? What is my purpose of saying, yo, I'm gonna sign on to this and give this guy the platform? And I want to know what made you loyal. What made you say, yo, these are the rules, I'm sticking to it? What made you follow the commandments? What made you follow the thing that you said that you will not bend on? Verse, because now when I see, yo, listen, this is why I did this, this is why I did that, this is why I did that. Now I'm gonna look for traits of people who do that instead of not looking for traits to doing stuff that 6ix9ine does and then giving him an outlet. My thing is, I'd rather give somebody else an outlet that has done the good thing, who's done the right thing. It's like, yo, dude, listen, it's not even the good thing. It's the right thing. If you do the crime, then guess what? You got to do the time. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. How it is. Men are accountable for their actions. If they catch you and they prove that you've done it, then guess what? You should go ahead and do your time. Do it like a man. Don't involve nobody else. Go ahead and do your time. That's the people that I want around me. Those are the loyalty. So now when I go and look for interviews, he can say, yo, listen, I want to do an interview. Nah, I'm not really fucking with you because you're only going to show me what not to do. I don't think that's good to my audience. My audience needs to see, because you're already in the media. They're already hyping you up. I'm not going to give you no more on my platform to where I pride myself on being real and not fucking with rats. You an opportunity to say anything to my peoples because my peoples fuck with me. But I will introduce my people to somebody, like I said, Guy Fisher, who did all this time, who got told on because he fucked one of Nikki Barnes' side bitches. He owned the Apollo, black entrepreneur. You get what I'm saying? Now listen, when we sit down and talk to you, what made you hold it down? What advice can you give to the people out here? I don't give a fuck about what 6ix9ine got to say, because somehow, some way, he's gonna make it seem like he's the victim. He's not the fucking victim. He took on something.
That's if you left.
No. I mean, that's what his purpose is to
do. As the person.
That's what his purpose is to do. His purpose is to come on and to show that he is the victim. That's what his purpose is to do.
And your purpose as he's doing him is to show that he's not. That's the point I'm trying to make. You don't let, again, when you're trying to find something out about somebody, you asking the question you want to know to get to the answer you want to get. So if I got him on here and I'm asking these questions and I'm letting him play the victim, that's not, again, maybe that's me. I'm not letting him go that route. I want to know. I'm drilling down on the shit I want to know. I'm not letting him come on and say, well, I told because my good is two, and no. What's the real reason? What's up? Like, because I know people who was in the same shit with you and doing life right now. So what makes you fucking what you call it? That's the shit I'm trying to say. I know a lot of loyal people. I know people who's in jail right now for life for not telling on people. I know that. I got family who's going to jail, who's in jail for RICO shit. You know this. I know this. But I don't know is a motherfucker who told on somebody and why they're thinking the way they is. Why? Because I don't let them around me. I don't bring them in my circumference. But if I could pick the brain of them for a couple minutes and try to get an idea on why they do what they do, besides what I already think it is self-preserve and save themselves. If I could just learn something to know, all right, this characteristic is what I want to stay away from. Because think about it. There's plenty of people we've been around that we did shit with that we found out that they was not of that breed or up to that par when it was too late. But if you could perceive that, you saved yourself that much trouble.
Yeah, I get that. But if you're not putting out that energy to attract those people,
it's not the energy. It's not the energy. It's not the energy. I'm not going to look for a motherfucker to interview. What I'm saying is, if I had the opportunity, I would. I'm not reaching out. Listen, I know his cousin. Dude lives on my fucking block. He used to live on my block. It's not hard to get the kid if I wanted to. Just keep it in the stack. It's not hard. Do I reach out to do that? No. But if I was in the city and I happen to be on the block and I see him, best believe I'm going to run down on him and ask him everything I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but you're going to ask him for that energy. You're not going to do it for the show. You might do it for you.
No, I'm going to record that shit. I'm going to have somebody record the phone. I'm going to have somebody record the phone. We're going to have footage.
For that.
No, I'm not getting him. Once again, There's a time and a place for everything. I'm not going out my way looking for him. If I so happen to be on the block to go see my aunt who lives on the corner of the block, and I see him, I'm gonna ask him. I'm not gonna go and hit my cousin up to go hit his cousin who DJ'd my brother's wedding, who DJ'd my fucking graduation, who I know since I was 9 years old, to say, yo, get me with Danny so I can talk to him. No, I'm not doing that because I'm not inviting that type of energy. I'm not looking for that. But if I so happen to be on the corner and I'm giving my aunt a kiss, Benishon, and I'm giving my cousins that, and I see him pull up, I'm asking him.
Is it because he's 6'9" and he was famous until he ratted, or is just you just want to dive in? I know some rats.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not talking about somebody who told. I'm not talking about somebody who told on somebody because they got caught with nickelback weed and they told on the dude who was supplying them. This motherfucker took down the whole syndicate.
No, I know some niggas who took down a whole syndicate too. You know some niggas who took down a whole syndicate. More than 40 people. Nigga, you worked out of jail and watched 35, 40 motherfuckers walk in off of one bust. Off of numerous arrests.
And matter of fact, you just reminded me. Hang on, you just reminded me. And best believe, when I was intaking them that night, I was asking them niggas why. On my mother and my father's grave.
No, I get that.
Because I want to understand what the fuck made you comfortable enough to run around here, and these motherfuckers let you run around here comfortable enough and run in here like you just didn't tell on anybody. Like, I don't know you told on anybody.
So now this goes back to my question. Is it because it's 6'9", or do you just want to pick the brain of a rat? Because a rat is a rat is a rat is a rat.
Period.
All right, so I can get a rat. I can get a rat, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not just picking any normal motherfucker. I'm not just going to take no Small Joe, because that Small Joe don't mean shit to me. This motherfucker.
No, but this is what I'm saying. No, you know people. You know people who told on people who got locked, who more people got locked up than the Shotty case, than that whole Treyway case. You can count how many niggas got locked up on that case. You can't count how many people got locked up on the last time you was in the county on that one case, right? So any one of them is more.
Yeah.
So, but you're not interested in interviewing none of them niggas.
Shad, you're not listening. I don't think you're not listening to. You're not listening to what I said. I asked each and every one of those motherfuckers the night I was intaking them why and how. I asked them that already. I could tell you the answers to that.
Yeah, but do you think his answer is going to be any different? That's what I'm saying. Like, we're bringing a light on the subject that you've already asked.
He might tell me the same shit they did, but at that point, I learned something in a characteristic between those same motherfuckers that I asked that day and him. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, listen, if we just sit here and try to not learn what's going on, we don't know what to stay away from. We became the people we are. Even with this music, we learned the music because we asked, we studied, and we know what not to do and what to do. Same thing with this. If we don't ask a motherfucker, I'm not saying you got to hang out with them. If you don't ask them, yo, but what made you pull the trigger? Oh,
let me
this and this.
We spoke about this before he got locked up, before he ratted and all this shit. We've said to each other that if he ever got locked up, he's telling. So you already seen it in him. You seen it in him. So what are those things that you saw in him that would make you give that priority assumption? And not only the pre-assumption, but the right assumption. The right assumption. So what do you need to interview this thing for? You made the right assumption. You made the right assumption. Yo, if this nigga gets work, he's gonna get locked up.
I know, but the people don't know. And again, once again, I just told you, I know his uncle. I know.
Bring his uncle.
No, but the people need to know that. I can't tell his story. I can't tell why he did what he did. Once again, I know his uncle. I know his moms. I know his father, rest in peace. I know these. Literally, my grandmother owned this building. They own 8-9 buildings. Not own. They live 8-9 buildings down the block by the ice cream shop. I know these people. I grew up with them. This ain't nobody who I'm saying, oh, I seen one time. I played baseball with this kid. I probably kicked him in his head a couple times. All that.
That's what I'm saying. This person, to me, it ain't personal. Fuck the nigga. He's a rat. I don't give a fuck. Now you might want to know.
It ain't personal. It ain't personal.
No, because you know these things.
I want to know the psyche. It's not personal.
All right.
Back again. Damn, my man. Back again. That night that I worked in the jail, when I was in the jail, and I was a CO, and I was intaking those people. I knew these people. I didn't know them, but I knew of them. After people told, I didn't know, but I knew of them. I didn't ask them because it was personal. I asked them because I wanted to know what the fuck they were thinking when they did what they thought. If I don't ask them that question, and then I get put in a situation, me and you go to do something, and I don't notice a characteristic of something that those people said or that what you're doing, and then we go do something, and I get caught up, that's my fault.
Nah, I mean, I get it. I get where you come. Like I said, I get the curiosity. I think. I mean, like I said, potato. Me personally, I'd rather not even I'd rather not know what makes them tick than and focus on how to attract or how to figure out who's more loyal. Like, I'm not trying to look at who's the grimiest of the grimy so that I can stay away from the grimiest of the grimy. I'm looking at who's the more loyal of the loyalists so I know who you get what I'm saying? Which is the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's really
right.
it's literally the same shit.
I'm looking right.
But it's the glass empty.
It's
the glass empty, glass full situation. No different.
I'm looking at all that. Why I'm looking at all that is because I know what I could do around this person, what I can't do around this person, what this person is going to do with me, what this person's not going to do with me, what this guy's standards are, again, you fuck with people for certain reasons. Like, I fuck with certain people to do certain, there might be something I want to go do that's illegal. I know who I'm going to call. There might be a business that I want to start. I know who I'm going to call. I might want to go do X, Y, and Z. I know who I'm going to call. The same thing. So when you start knowing how people move, how they react, what they do, when they do what they do, you know what situations you could be in around these people. So if I got a feeling that Bobby might tell, if I just feel it in me because of how he reacted, because of something I heard from a previous question that I asked the snitch before, I'm not doing it around him. And you know that. Me 20-some years. No, I'm the type of person to where somebody new comes around, what I do? I leave.
No, I get that. But see, so now you're in a situation to where you made a decision, right? Where you say, yo, listen, I could fuck with this person or not fuck with this person. My situation is I got two people. They're both going to do the job right, but I know this person is going to do the job above and beyond. Which one do I pick? Those are the decisions that I want to make. I don't want to make the decision about who's going to shoot me in the back and who's just going to take the money. I'd rather talk about who's going to do the job or who's going to do the job and excel. Get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get what you're saying, but if you don't know who's going to shoot you, you're liable to get shot.
No, because the only people that I got around me, the only applicants I'm worried about is the niggas who's going to do the job and do the job to the extra. I mean, this is just, dude, you are what you keep around you, my nigga. Like, yo, dude, you don't have to worry about me shooting you in the back. You don't have to worry about me shooting you in the back.
Right.
On no level. But you might have to say, not now, but you might have to say, yo, listen, of all the people that you don't have to worry about shooting in the back, who's going to do the job and who's going to do the job to the extra mile? I might do the job.
Yeah, but that's what I just said. That's what I just said. I know certain people I go to for certain things. So if I know these grimy motherfuckers, I don't go to them to start a business. I go to them when I got to do something of that magnitude. If I know this person, I go to this person for that. You saying everything I'm saying without listening to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I keep all grimy people around me 24/7. I don't keep, listen, a grimy motherfucker not coming to my house. But not saying I don't know a grimy motherfucker. No, a hustling motherfucker's not coming to my house, but not saying I don't know somebody who hustles.
Oh no, it's not about personal. It's more about bringing the awareness to the show. Like we're talking about two subjects. One is the subject of letting our viewers know that, yo, listen, this is of a mind of somebody who rats. This is what takes them to the point to where they say, yo, enough is enough. It's all for self. We're gonna break down all of this. And we're going to present this to the people, right? My thing is, I'm going to get Guy Fisher or whoever. I'm just keep saying that because he just came home, did his time, whatever the case may be. We're going to break down everything that happened to him and why he did what he did and everything after that. That's the only difference. Now, my thing is, this is what I'm concentrating on is only going one way. It's showing you, listen, all of this is of a mind person of who's loyal, who has morals, who sticks to their morals no matter what the situation is. All right, this interview is going to show you everything not to do, everybody to stay away from. Like I said, it's the glass empty, glass full thing. But it's what do you want to perceive? Do you want to perceive it to, listen, you gotta stay. You gotta stay away from these people, or you need to be around more of these people. It's all on whatever you perceive and whatever you put out. I mean, personally,
Sean, you're bugging. If you're telling me you want to understand why a loyal person is loyal, but you don't want to understand why a snitch motherfucker, you're bugging.
I mean, I understand. Me personally,
you gotta know what to look for.
Hold on. My circle is small because there's tons of snitch niggas. There's tons of unloyal people. That's why the Trinity thing is smart. Your circle's small. You only can trust family. There's only about a certain amount, because it's already been proven that there's very few loyalty. There's a bunch of disloyal. There's a bunch, tons, millions of disloyal people. You can walk around everywhere and find mad disloyal people, but there's very few tight people. So now my whole thing is, do you want to show people a penny? Because there's millions and millions of pennies out there. Or do you want to show people that $10,000 bill that only a very few people have seen, actually know exist? You get what I'm saying? Because they do exist.
How are they gonna know it exists if they don't know what to look for to see if it's real?
No, but this is what I'm saying though. We can show a penny. We can show a penny. We can show a rat. We can show disloyalty on all levels. Whether you're bad or good, somebody being disloyal to somebody that was good, somebody being disloyal to somebody that was bad. There's millions and millions and millions and millions of examples of that. There's very few examples of people being loyal and doing the right thing. That's all I'm saying. It's like a unicorn, or not even like a $10,000 bill.
Nobody takes the chance to figure out why a motherfucker did what he did. Whether they loyal, whether they not loyal.
I get you.
We sit here. You don't get it because you not understand what I'm saying. We sit here and we want to know why this person went and felt like he's not going to tell nobody and do 20 years. We know why. Because they stand on what they say. They loyal in their heart. They that's what they believe in, and that's what they're going to die on. Why? Besides the fact of why I think I know why a person would tell on somebody other than saving themselves. If that's the answer that they all give me, then okay, I know already. That's it. Cool. But that's not the answer everybody has given me that I asked. It's been different. The only answer that I get from everybody that's the same is the loyal people. Yo, listen, I'm loyal. When I say I'm going to do something, I do something. This is what I stand on. This is what I believe. This is what my pride. This is what I was taught.
Okay, so we agree that there's more.
Know what makes the other person tick the other way.
All right, no. I just want to know. We agree that there's less loyal people than. All right. Okay, I get it. But we're going on 3 hours, my nigga.
All I'm saying is, listen. If we don't, real quick, and then I think about it. If we don't study the motherfucker, and again, I'm gonna talk money. Related to money being the loyal person and the good person being the rat.
Let's talk about rats. Let's talk about morals, because money and morals is two different things. It is two different things.
It's the same shit. If we don't study somebody who was rich, how to get rich, we don't know how to get rich. So if we don't study somebody who was loyal and how to be fucking stand on what they say, then we don't know how to be that.
Morally rich and wealthy rich is two different things.
Rich. Why are you always overthinking this shit?
But you're talking about somebody being loyal. That's morally right. That's a moral issue. It's a moral issue. It's not a moral issue.
So it's morally rich. Morally, you want yourself. You want to be loyal. Morally, you want to be rich. That's your moral. That's what you want. So what I'm saying is, if you sit here studying somebody who's rich, why wouldn't you study the person who's rich and went broke? So you know not what to do.
But I
That's
get,
all
but
I
he
know
wasn't.
that.
No, but listen, what you're saying. He wasn't rich. He wasn't morally rich and went broke. The nigga was a rat from the gate. We just didn't expose it. He just
He
hasn't been
wasn't a rat from the
exposed.
gate.
He was a
He
rat.
wasn't a rat from the gate. He didn't tell nobody. Shot. He didn't tell nobody from the gate. We thought he was gonna tell. That's a fucking big difference.
And
When
he
he
told.
actually told, again, he went from perceiving to people that he was about whatever the fuck people believed he was about. And then he went and he did something totally different. That's the same thing I'm trying to say. That's like being rich and having everything, and then you go in order to save yourself, you tell everybody. Same thing with you go and you follow this motherfucker, the Apple guy, whatever the fuck his name is, how he got rich and how he got to where he's at. So now he's making fucking Moderna and all this other bullshit. If we don't study how he did it, how the fuck we gonna do it? Like people say all the time, yo, stop trying to reinvent the motherfucking wheel. The wheel's already there. Figure out your niche in the wheel.
Morally, you didn't know that if he got caught up, he would tell? That's what you telling me? You didn't know that before he got caught up
It's
and
not
told?
morally. That has
No,
nothing
I'm
to
all
do
right,
with
so
morals.
whatever. Doesn't
That has
have to
nothing
know
to do
more
with
about
morals.
it. Before he got locked up, you didn't know that he would tell when he got locked up. You didn't have that feeling? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay.
That's not fucking morals.
Okay, no.
That's morals, Shaw. That's
You
what
right.
I felt. But
You
obviously, hang on. Obviously, the people around it didn't think what the fuck I thought. So if they would have been around somebody who they could have asked those questions to previously, rather than, yo, fuck that, I'm not fucking with him. All right, cool, you don't gotta fuck with him, but you could ask a question to understand his fucking psyche of what he thought. You could have probably potentially saved yourself 20, 30 years right now.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with morals. You can't tell me you morally know somebody snitching. No, your morals is what you stand on, what you're gonna do in the time of the get down or the not get down. That's your morals. Your
No, what
morals
I'm
ain't
telling
what
you
you
is
opinion
everything
on
that this
somebody
nigga
else.
was doing, everything that he was doing led me to believe that if anything ever happened to this nigga, he was gonna tell. If you asked me before, we could go and check the shows. I said the nigga's a clown. He's gonna rat. He's gonna be a bozo. This nigga's not about that life. And then guess what? It's not nothing. I wasn't wrong. I didn't. There was nothing that there was everything that I seen that was of a disloyal, a clown ass nigga. He presented. So guess what happened? Guess what happened? My assumption was right based on the things that he's done, the things that I've seen other clown ass niggas do who ended up telling. He was checking all the boxes. So now do I think, if you ask me, do I think 6ix9ine is a clown or would rat if he ever, or about the blood life? I'm go down my boxes. Check. Guess what? If he ever gets caught, he's gonna tell. That's it. And that's what it is. So for me, I wouldn't have wanted to been around the nigga. And that's just how I'm seeing it and whatever. So now when it comes down, he didn't change. A rat is a rat. A nigga doesn't, if a nigga's not gonna tell, it doesn't matter what you offer the nigga, he's not gonna tell. That's morals. It doesn't matter what you offer me, I'm not gonna tell. That's what it is. I'm not gonna tell. That's it. So now when you say, okay, he wasn't a rat before, but now when they're offering him 50 years, he becomes a rat. No, he's been a rat. He just didn't have the pressure on him to apply that he's a rat. If they offered me, dude, I was looking at, you know what I was looking at. You know what I was looking at. You know the niggas that I know. You know how it could have been easily time served. You know that. You know that. There wasn't a question about whether or not he's going to go ahead and roll the dice and maybe look at 60 years or take the cop out to 6. But you know that he's not going to jam up everybody else. You knew that. You knew that. Even if you weren't 100% sure, you were close enough to know, yo, listen, that nigga ain't going to tell. I don't give a fuck what you do to that nigga. Maybe if you got his mom up, he might tell. You know this. If that one might be the only thing that you might tell him. You might tell him.
I know people who committed crimes and when they did their time and was good. When they came out, got caught, did their time, went back in, did their time. Now they get caught again and they tell.
So it
has nothing to do. Hang on, it has. Huh? No, it was, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was always in them. But it's beneficial And this is my opinion from what I gather from talking to motherfuckers who I question. They're always done before anybody else. That might be this guy's same train of thought. I don't know. But if we don't ask, we don't know. Then we don't know what to look for. So for instance, if we go, right? If we go and boom, we drive, we get pulled over, we got whoever in the car. And as soon as we get pulled over, that motherfucker just yo, here, take a shot. You take your weed, you put it in my bag. No. We know we can't have nothing in the car when he in the car. He just showed himself. He's gonna tell. Right?
We gonna know before that.
But we don't know that until we in that situation with him. No, we don't, because it happened before with us. So we had people in the car. Where we had people in the car with us, we thought everything was cool. Then they start getting all finicky, and then you like, yo, what the fuck? Then you realize, yo, listen, hang on, I can't have this motherfucker in the car with me. But at that point, it's damn near too late because he could get us jammed up right then and there. But if we could tell that beforehand, we could save ourselves the headache. It's all I'm trying to say. So Saturday night.
My thing is this: out of that situation, you in the car, the dude tells on us, I don't say nothing. Who you going to interview? You want to interview the guy that said something, or you want to interview me? I want
both of y'all. I want both of you. I answered your question already. You asking the same questions different ways, like you're gonna get a different answer out of me. I want to know both of y'all thoughts.
All right.
And I already know the thoughts of loyal motherfuckers because that's why I perceive myself to hang out with people who are loyal, people who are real. I don't hang out with those other motherfuckers. So I want to know if I could question one of them. What makes you think like that? Because if I can't understand you, then I'm liable to get myself caught up by hanging out with another bitch ass motherfucker like you.
I get it. Like I said, I get it. I don't fuck with serial killers, but you might want to know why this nigga flipped out and started killing all types of people. No, I get that.
So when I see him, he don't try to kill me.
Yeah. So now I might want to try to flip and say, yo, listen, instead of fucking interviewing this guy, let's interview this guy who just put on 100 people. You be like, nah, hold up. Dude, we can learn something from this stupid motherfucker over here because this nigga's crazy.
I want both of them. I want both of them.
I mean, my choice.
But I'm saying, yo, listen, if we don't learn.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear you.
Go ahead.
Your choice what?
Yeah.
I'm saying if we don't learn, we don't grow, man. That's at the end of the day. And we got to stop.
I already know that's correct.
Pick and choose when. No. We gotta stop picking and choosing when we're gonna fuck with people, when we're not gonna fuck with people, when it's beneficial for us, when it's not beneficial for us. If you don't fuck with something, stand on the tour, 10 toes down all the time. Don't do it when it's right for you. If you so happen to have a problem with a motherfucker. If you so happen to have a problem with a motherfucker and you feel like you need to say something or do something, that happens on your terms, not the other person's terms.
No.
Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know that you put hands and feet on anybody. That's between you and them. If you feel like anybody needs to know, huh?
Or if you plan on doing that, you don't need to like.
And if you plan on telling everybody, what you're doing, plan on getting caught because that's somebody's gonna tell on you.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to say. Like, yo, listen, man. Stop trying to live up to this hype that everybody's putting on you. This social media, these gangs, your OG, who's telling you to do all this dumb shit but never did it in his motherfucking life. Look for the right ones. Study people. See what they're doing, how they're doing what they're doing, and apply it to your life. For instance, me, I watched my older brothers. I watched my cousins. I watched the people I hung out with. Everybody. So, for instance, even your case, I watched that shit. I was there with you. Some shit that you were doing, once I seen how it went down, I didn't do. Why? Because I learned from your mistake.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, real talk. Nah, I mean,
and the same thing with this. If I don't get to question somebody like you who was facing that time, or whatever the case may be, then I don't know what your psyche is at that time. I could think what I want to think. Remember the conversations we had when you walked out?
Yeah,
think about it. I was asking questions. Why?
Yeah,
I wanted to check your temperature.
Yeah, you was asking everything. Like, yo, listen, from yo, you sure you good? Yo, listen, what's the situation? Who you been around? No, you asked me everything from I don't know if this nigga is out here setting niggas up to I don't know how far this nigga really want to get out of the situation that he in. So and I could give you credit.
Again, but
Check my
I don't
temperature.
know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that unless I ask these questions. The same thing goes with somebody like that. If I don't, for instance, if I don't ask that type, not saying I hang out with him or anything like that. I just want to see what he's thinking. How does he get? Not even how he gets to that conclusion. His certain thing that might trigger me to think when I see something. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always been. I always been the type of person to ask the question. And when you get offended by a question I ask, then I know, oh shit, that might have triggered something. He's probably not that type of person, or whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If we don't learn, then we don't know what to stay away from and what to do. And sometimes your mistakes could be your biggest fucking gains, because if you don't bump your head, if you don't trip and bump your head, then you don't know how not to trip and bump your head again. Not
only that, you would never know what there would be nothing to gauge it by. But dope conversation. We had a good show. Shout out to the homie YVNg Viral. We're fucking 3 hours and 10 minutes. Probably Blazers got to fucking kill us. Make sure you guys check the replay. You know, we are YVNg Viral. We played all three of his joints, the Whoopty Freestyle, the remix, and the original to Broken Child. Shout out to Big Face Music World. You know, they're doing big things. Dope conversation. Yo, we posed a question, so make sure you guys help us out, and so we could get into it. We want to know, what is the greatest financial myth taught to minorities? Chris got some stuff he wants to share, so we're gonna get into it next show and really bring you guys some
next show we got an interview next show. We got K Goddess. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We got
K Goddess. That's right.
Yeah, out of Brownsville, New York. Dope independent artist on the grind. Been doing a lot of music, a lot of good things. Y'all definitely want to go check out. Definitely tune in for the interview. You're an up and coming artist on the grind. It's definitely somebody you want to pick their brain to see how they got where they at, how they on the path to where they're going. Same thing that we just been talking about this whole show. You want to pick the brain of these people who are doing what you want to achieve. And you also want to pick the people who are trying to do what you were doing but didn't get to achieve it, and you want to know why. So you know what to apply and what not to apply.
You know, what to avoid, what potholes to avoid. Definitely good point. Great show. I think they like it when we go back and forth. I think niggas was just watching us too. We didn't get too many comments, but a lot of people did. We kept the views up. But that is our show for this week. So make sure you guys tune in to Blaze 'em Up Radio, 8 to 9 p.m. Saturday night. And we will be back next week, same time, with K Goddess. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy shot the homie Chris in the studio. Till next week. We out. Deuces easy. Love you.